She fell.
Just trying to be so nice to the dogs. Oh, it's...
Can't sit still anymore. I wanna break things with my hammer. I wanna start a little war. Isn't that what this little red button here is for?
I know my left from my right now. Danny.
I wish the song was louder.
Well, well, well. Hot boys are back in business.
I wish the song was louder.
One more damn time. Welcome one and all to a very special edition of the Cirque Du Sirois show. Team Having Fun presents Cirque Du Sirois. And we are, mic check, the throbbing pulse of DFW. If it matters to you, we're going to try to milk it for your likes and subscriptions. My name is Mike Sirois, Father John Mikey. I'm going to be one of three people getting you through the next 2 hours. Not doing it alone. 8 feet to my left, my only brother in the whole world. He put on Astral Week, said he loves jazz, and winked at me. It's Cash Sirois.
Yes. Very excited to be here.
Headroom Cash, we call him.
Everybody always has. We have Rutherford. Come here. Come on.
Oh.
Come here. Come on. You can do it. Come here.
Come.
All right, there's Olive.
Come.
And then
Good.
Come on. Rutherford, come on. Good boy. There you go.
They heard there was going to be cats here today.
Yeah, it's a cats and dogs show. Hi, I'm Cash. Welcome to the the 23rd episode of the Cirque Du Sirois show. I'm super excited to be here with my brother Mike.
Me.
The great Daniel Balis.
Danny Balis is here. Look at Danny Balis.
Let's look at Danny real quick. There he is.
Oh, shit.
All business.
Business Dan.
I'm a serious man.
Today you are.
For serious times. Hard
right.
man for hard times.
A hard man for hard times.
We ain't fucking around tonight, guys.
We are not.
Here we are.
Well, we are.
We totally are.
But yeah, it is true that it is it's the 23rd show. I'm excited to be here with you guys. And I just had a quick little story that I wanted to share right at the top.
Okay.
Is this going to be long?
Well, when you say quick.
Quick usually isn't quick.
Well, you're not making it quick right now. Like you are making
the story
it
hadn't
longer.
started yet, guy.
I wanted to tell you about a Michigan teenager, Mike, Danny.
Can we pass?
No, you can't. A 16-year-old boy.
The throbbing pulse of DFW. Let's go to Michigan.
Headed to Michigan.
That has set two Guinness Book of World Records. His name is Eric Kilborn Jr. He went viral when NBA legend Shaquille O'Neal sent the Michigan teen some custom shoes of his own because this young man is the largest feet and hands for a living teenager that walks this planet.
Okay.
He is 6 feet 10 inches tall.
Mm-hmm.
His feet measure 13.5 inches and his hands measure 9.13 inches. So the question that I have for you guys The biggest hands and the biggest feet in the world for a teenager. What size shoe does he wear?
Danny?
I don't know. It's 18.
A fine guess.
A fine guess, but Mikey knows you're wrong, and he knows why.
Why?
I know you're wrong, and I know why, because we just talked about this last week, that he always gets me on these. And I will admit, I don't remember what show number this is. Is it 21 or 22?
23.
23?
Oh,
Yeah.
23.
B.
Okay, then your guess would be size 23
23.
shoes.
Okay.
He got us again.
He did
What a
it.
bitch.
He didn't get
Size
you.
23 shoes. Congratulations, Mike, for the first time in probably 15 years getting that bit right.
New man.
And while we are in such low numbers, maybe it'll be hard for you to forget. But as of now, congratulations. For the first time since halfway through the original run of the Cirque show,
Yep.
you got it right.
Does he get a silly little trophy?
Yeah, Madigan, I get a little trophy
You need to warn me for these trophy appearances.
with a number 23 on it.
I can whip
We
one
could do
up.
one trophy per show that somebody gets
It
with
was
a show
only a
number
12
on it.
pack, so
Yeah.
keep it for games.
We
Was
could
that
buy more.
was that story short enough for you?
That was fine. Yeah.
And
yeah.
it tied into the
It was
show
a
name.
good length.
So it applies. Danny,
I only knew because of your delivery once I realized what was going on. And I'm like, oh shit, he's doing
I knew
the
he
thing with
does-
the show number.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
usually the story has it's longer, has more details to make you forget what the show number is. And as we go along through this, it will become harder to remember.
You used to do that at the beginning of Cirque?
Of every Cirque show.
At the beginning.
Yeah, I would tell a story.
I should have heard that or remembered it because I always listen to you guys on the way home after the orphanage.
yeah, it's not like you were hanging out in the office for too long, so you'd think you'd be at your car
Yeah.
and on the road.
And I lived, I guess back then, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes max. So I caught most of your show. Unless we were on the road, the rare occasion.
Yeah.
That didn't happen a lot for us.
And then you got home.
They didn't want you in public.
No.
And then you got home and put us on your Bluetooth speaker in your living room so you could listen to the remainder of the show.
Got in a bubble bath.
What I would do is put you guys on the phone and then go to bed, take a nap.
That's insulting.
Yeah.
Hi. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
And if the content was good, guess who didn't get a nap? Me. Because I was
you.
riveted.
Grumpy Dingu.
Yep.
Listening to some hot
I was
Cirque.
always hoping, please do a bad show today. So I can go to sleep.
Never happened.
Never happened.
So we used to work at a radio station called The Ticket, and we will get into that particular station here in a few minutes. We do want to just thank everybody for watching. Again, whatever, click, like, subscribe, thumb up, rating. It all matters. It all helps. And we have assorted mini bits throughout the show and throughout the studio even. And we do have one right next to Cash on the light bright. And I don't know what the hell it means. It says Broom Hilda. And we got
and
this
it's from Kevin Casillas.
We got this from Kevin Casillas.
From Knox City, Texas.
Yes, sir.
He said it's an inside joke for Knox City folk.
Yep.
I went to KC High too. I'm trying to get Danny to tell the story behind the name.
It's so bad. Oh my God. Okay.
Uh-oh.
We had
Is this going to take a long time?
No, I'll keep it as brief because
okay when it's him.
Okay, keep in mind this story had probably been around since the early 70s because there was a long tenured English teacher that worked there, and her name was Mrs. Watson. Now, the thing that I remember most about the Broom Hilda thing was even before my time, and I graduated in '86. But it was the legend was that she, I think it was. When she was younger, she seduced some football players, and they had their way with her with a broom handle.
Oh!
I know.
my
I know.
God.
It's bullshit. This didn't happen. This was just one of those stupid rumors that got passed down year to year to year, and her nickname became Broom Hilda. This is a different time, and it was horrible and terrible. The thing that I remember the best about her, and I got in so much fucking trouble in this class because of this, because her husband owned the Phillips 66 gas station in town. And I think his name was Wayne. I think. Wayne, yeah, it was Wayne Watson. And once, probably
full
every month or two, he would show up to talk to her out in the hallway. And he'd open the classroom door and just kind of look in at her and then shut the door. And she would just get up real prim and just kind of, excuse me for a minute. And she would walk outside and go talk to her husband. The funny thing was her husband looked exactly like Popeye. He had no teeth. And he had that, guys that don't have teeth, they all look like Popeye, basically.
A lot of cheeks.
Yeah, a lot of cheeks. And I don't think he had the pipe, but every time he would come in, just the second before she left and the door would almost close, I would go, and the door would open and she'd look back in there to see who
check
did it.
again.
Yeah.
You're just
and
studying your.
one time she caught me.
And you got deep shit.
Oh, yeah. I got sent to the principal's office.
I was going to request.
How do you explain that?
Some Popeye poking his head. Broom Hilda. I can't do it.
I live. Yeah. So I did fake Popeye and got in lots of trouble. But yeah, Mrs. Watson, I don't think she's alive anymore.
So that shit has lasted. I don't know how old Kevin Casillas is, but
I think he's a few years younger than me. Maybe 6 or 7.
the tale of Broom Hilda lives.
God, it's amazing.
You've done things for Tony Casillas before.
Yeah, I was repping Tony Casillas when I. We should find that video too because it's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I've showed it to you before, but it's very funny. We were, I don't know, in the last year of Cirque Du Sirois on the ticket, and we were at a VR, a virtual reality like party zone.
Yeah.
Like a video game.
Effing game called. I know what it's called. It's called Richie's Plank, right?
Nah.
I think it's called Richie's Plank.
Frankie's Plank?
No, I think it's Richie. And
Well,
but
I
you
feel
put
like
this
I'd remember
VR thing on, and you go up this fucking elevator. And I know I'm standing in the damn shopping mall, where this place is. But you believe it. You go up this damn elevator, and then the doors open. There's just a wooden plank, and you're on top of an effing skyscraper. And I did it once earlier in the show, and I'm just like, F no. I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah.
Come do it if you want to do it. But then I got all pumped up, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to close my eyes. I know exactly where I'm standing, and I'm going to truck it down this wooden plank. There's nothing here. I know there's nothing here. And
But the vertigo feels real.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, this shit is accurate. So I had for no damn reason, had a Tony Casillas jersey, and I screamed, for Tony Casillas! And I closed my eyes, and I just started marching, and my foot hit the side of the seventh plank, and I immediately opened my eyes and go, oh! And then you're staring downward. I started tumbling to the side, and I fucking fainted.
Yep.
Absolutely, ton of bricks, fainted, and wiped out into the wall, into like a cooler that was there.
Yeah. I've seen videos.
He totally gave up. He
I gave up on life.
Gave up on life.
I didn't plan on it. No fight in me.
That's what you thought. You felt like you know what? I bet people that commit suicide or are falling out of a building, they probably faint before they ever hit the ground.
I've always heard that. Like your heart explodes before you hit the ground.
I don't think it explodes, but I think that it's just so overwhelming that your brain just shuts down.
I would think
That's what happened to
I
you.
hope-
Like you were so scared that you fainted.
I would think that
Yeah.
if you were considering committing suicide by jumping off something high, number one, call for some help. Get some help. Thing two, play that game, because I think that might talk you out of it. It felt so damn real, and you fell 1 inch
Yeah.
in real life.
I even went like this.
And then you go, didn't you say,
Gave up.
"Ooh."
I went with my hand. I flew my hands up and just fainted. And I had this huge bruise from the corner of the wall. Like, and I kind of get up and that was funny. Bit.
You know, they also say when you die, you piss and shit your pants. Did that happen?
No, thankfully no.
Damn it.
No. But my final words would have been for Tony Casillas.
Do it for Tony Casillas.
So thank you to Kevin Casillas for sponsoring the Light Bright. You can write whatever you want on there if you want to get on board. Also, if you want to come in studio and kick it with us, like Sweet Madigan is doing today, and Sweet Phil.
Oh, here's the video. We found it.
Oh, can we bring it up or?
Oh my God, look at him.
It's so good.
Well, they would have to bring it.
Yeah, you'd have to
I
send
don't
it
know how
to
to
them.
do it. All right, I'll send it.
We'll do it, after the break.
Yeah,
We'll
after
set
the
it up.
Like, we'll recap
No rush, no
Yeah,
rush.
yeah.
no
my
rush.
tribute to Tony Casillas.
God, that is.
And we did actually tweet it to
Exquisite.
Tony
Yeah,
Casillas,
put it
and he
in the
like
Dropbox.
laughed, and he's like, all right, fellas. But yeah, if you want to come in studio, shut up.
It's too good.
Thank you, Checking, for sending that on Twitter.
Why does she have that so fast?
Because she's the one that sent it.
And the audio, oh, she filmed it?
Yeah.
Because there's two angles of it. And Cash kind of goes, what the? And starts laughing. Like, what's the matter with you? I'm like, I shut it down.
Guys,
Woo, okay.
There she
come
is.
sit where I'm sitting.
Here you go. You can sit
Oh, yeah, sorry.
right
Continue.
next to Madigan. Again, we're doing $500 for you plus one. So two people to come in studio and kick it with us on a Tuesday or Thursday night. We're all already booked, I think, every Thursday in August.
Yep.
Yes.
But there are some Tuesdays available or next month, whatever, man. If you want to come hang with us.
We have drinks and candy.
Yeah,
and
we have
puppies today.
Yeah.
puppies. You never know.
We have lots of fun. You can help us build the Light Bright.
Yeah, we'll
It's
put
a hoot.
we'll put your ass to work.
Yeah. It's actually, pay to become an intern for a couple hours.
It is. Phil's at the controls today, so
he's
y'all get
doing it.
excited.
Good luck, everybody.
I'm supervising.
Frickin' Phil.
So if you want to get down on an in-studio party or anything at all, any questions for us or any potential, you want to sponsor anything at all, Cirque Du Sirois at gmail.com. Even questions or comments about the show, man, we'll take it all. You can hit us up anytime, Cirque Du Sirois at gmail.com. In Fun Start Zone, we have a few things. It's a massive, okay, I don't think we've mentioned the Ticket radio station in like a month on this show. And maybe a quick mention or an answer to a question and you people. But we'll get into all that stuff in a minute. But we have a massive dual ticket birthday today.
I know Jake's 40 today.
Jake's 40th.
It's his 40th?
Yeah.
Today is
Holy shit.
Jake Kemp's
HBD.
40th.
I sent him a text, but I didn't know about the 40.
And Donovan Lewis is 54th, 55th, something like that. Sweet Donovan.
Was that
Did
his
he do
50th?
a birthday photo shoot like his wife did?
No.
That was iconic. It came
Yeah.
up on my Instagram. I was like, I want Donovan to do this.
No, they go hard on birthdays. I don't think
They
they had
do.
anything crazy planned, but I texted with Donnie today, wish him happy birthday, and I spoke with Jake on the phone for a minute. But yeah, that's a pretty iconic ticket, double barrel birthday
For
party
real. Happy birthday, guys.
for a couple of our favorites. So
Hi, Donnie. Hi, Jake.
happy birthday.
Love you.
one
Happy
and all.
birthday.
We're going to get to the meat here in just a second, but I have another video that I want to play for you. So this would be El Presidente of the United States of America. So he's doing this week or last week, whatever, I really don't even know the whole story, like the presidential fitness thing.
I think I heard that had gone away or whatever. And
Yeah,
He brought it back.
he's bringing it back.
all
Which-
right. Love that.
I love it. I
Love
remember,
that.
I remember trying to do it back in the day.
Yeah, a certain amount of push-ups.
Yeah. I think-
Sprint in a certain amount of time.
Right. And why not have
Sit-ups.
a regimen of some kind for youngsters to, try to accomplish and possibly earn the presidential medal of fitness, whatever. And he's got all these big names on board. And then there's questions, you're not in. Like Saquon Barkley, I think, was in. And then people get mad. And then he said, no, I'm actually not in. I think Bryson DeChambeau might be on the squad, my best friend. But as DFW's biggest Miami Dolphin fans, I was not surprised at all to hear, but I was honored to hear that a certain Miami Dolphin is also part of the presidential fitness team. Here you go.
Barkley was on the council, and Tua Tagovailoa,
Hell yes.
quarterback, who is really he's been fantastic. He's been when he's not injured, he's great. He's got to stay healthy, but he's a great guy.
Okay.
Nailed it.
I mean, he did as
Nailed
good
it.
as I could do.
It's a hard one. I've butchered it on the air previously.
It's the toughest name in NFL history, I think.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's so bad.
It
probably is.
Yeah.
can't be close to the hardest, but that's one that, again, you don't go out there unless you've had your man
You do have
say
to.
it to you over and over
Yes.
again. All right, and then you
Say it again.
Yep.
Tongue of a loa.
and then you
tongue
write
of
it
a loa.
phonetically on the piece of paper. So when I was learning this business in WFOR in Miami, Joe Zagacki, who's the voice of the Miami Hurricanes, even still now, he was the sports guy then, and he was doing Panthers hockey highlights, and they were playing the Red Wings. And one of the old hockey players was named Igor Larionov. He's a Russian player, right?
Remember the name well.
And I'm just learning the business, and I'm learning how the prompter works and all this stuff. And I watched him do the show, and I was watching the prompter run. And in the prompter, he wrote Igor. You can get that one right. And he wrote Larry-on-off.
Okay, good.
Igor Larionov.
Oh, so he nailed it.
So he nailed it. And he had it written phonetically.
You learned how to do it properly.
And that's where I learned how. I'm like, if you're going to ever say anything you don't know, just write it in the script however it makes sense for you to say it properly.
Yep.
So he should have had, I don't know how you say that, phonetically.
Yeah,
I wrote
that's
it
hard.
out phonetically in case there
Yeah.
we needed it.
I'll defend our president. That wasn't his fault.
That's not his fault.
That was somebody else's
Yes, absolutely. 100%.
fault. All right?
Yes.
That's true.
Yeah. Somebody, he needs to have
You make sure that
a
I say
fall
it
guy
right.
for
Not to
that.
pardon his mistake, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. So we'd like to thank Tua Tagovailoa for joining the Presidential Fitness Council.
And I bet you he beats me in the effing rankings later today. Both the president and
I'm not doing show rankings.
and
today.
Tua.
This is a serious show tonight. All right.
I would love to hear the show rankings today.
It's not
Oh
circle.
my gosh.
It's not Circle J time. Real quick too, I put big event happening in the USA right now, and I just figured this is the first time I think Sturgis is happening right now.
Oh, yeah.
The motorcycle rally in effing South Dakota. And now, like out of nowhere, because of him, we are people who go to South Dakota.
We are the people of the Black Hills.
Do
Danny.
you guys have a timeshare up there?
No, I bought a house.
You bought a house in
I have
Sturgis.
It's 10 minutes between Sturgis and Deadwood.
Convenient.
It's right in the Black Hills. It's beautiful. It's amazing. There's fly fishing. When it's 100 degrees here, it's 60 degrees there. It is amazing.
Where
But
do you fly in?
Rapid City. There's 2 direct
Okay.
flights from DFW
No
to Rapid
shit.
City. It's
Okay.
great.
All right.
Dude, it's like a two-hour flight.
Less than a 2-hour flight.
Less than a 2-hour flight.
It's a 2-hour flight to South Dakota.
Yes, isn't that strange?
Seems like it would be further than that.
And then it's maybe a half an hour from the airport in Rapid City to his
My front door.
and the house is beautiful, brand new. It's so awesome.
Is it on
like,
water?
No,
No.
it's on a golf course.
Yeah.
Of
And
course.
it's right in the middle of the Black Hills.
Okay.
So it's just beautiful.
But Deadwood is just old school. It's kind of a tourist trappy town, kind of. I mean, it's all built on.
Have you watched the show?
What show?
Deadwood?
Oh, of course. The movie or the
Yeah.
HBO series?
Yeah.
Like 5 times.
So all those characters,
Yeah.
their bars are all still there.
Okay.
It's freaking
The gym.
Yeah, the gym exists.
still there?
Yeah, Mr. Woo's.
Mr. Woo has his own casino
Yeah.
there. So it's like a cottage industry built around that time
Bullocks.
period, but it's also effing awesome.
Just
And it's-
surprises me that somebody with his leanings would live that close to the Black Hills.
Cash?
Surprised me.
Those hills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see color when I see hills.
But anyway, you have never actually been up there for Sturgis, the actual, because it's this really
No.
quiet, kind of cool place. Almost
No, there's
51 weeks a year. It's great. But then this effing week is
Yep.
chaos. I just looked it up. There's already been one fatality due to a motorcycle incident and 17 other injured people on motorcycles because they're just getting shit housed and going between Sturgis and Deadwood, which is probably a 15, 20-minute gorgeous motorcycle ride through these mountains.
But it's not even just there. I mean, all through the Black Hills are the most amazing, long, windy roads with elevation changes. Terrible to have a drink and drive or ride a motorcycle, but it's beautiful. And if you're on a motorcycle, just the slow, cool turns through nature, it's amazing. Sturgis has a population of, I think, 3,100 people,
Yeah.
and then 500,000 show up.
That's insane. You know how like in wherever the Super Bowl is that year, you'll have like a massive influx of hookers.
Oh, yeah.
I bet this week in Sturgis you have a massive influx of like DUI attorneys
right?
Yeah.
Just kind of all.
just to carry the
Just
load.
into town.
set up a tent, and just be like, one of you is going to need me. I'll be right
If
here.
they
Yeah.
need a wreck, we got one.
I'll be right here.
Also, I don't know if hookers are required because it is a wild party.
Yeah, you don't need them.
If you want to see stretched tattoos and topless bigums
And Def Leppard.
and a lot of Kid Rock is like headline this thing
Every
like,
year.
almost
Oh,
every
really?
year. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Bet.
we got Kid Rock again. We're like, of course. But you haven't actually been there for the thing, right?
No. And I don't know if first off, rental, that's the,
Is it rent? Is your house rented?
my house is, we might have an Airbnb commercial for my house
love
edited
that.
for a future Cirque du Sirois show. It's a zoo. And I kind of want to go to experience it, but I kind of just like it when it's quiet, and that's not happening.
Yep.
You can come, Danny.
I would love to.
I would love for you to
No
experience.
joke.
Yeah.
It's
Have you-
heaven.
What's the drive? Have
Remote
you-
episode.
I've done it 16 hours.
It's not bad.
Right after we got fired.
Yeah.
It was shortly after he had bought it and they finished it. And I'm like, get me the F out of town for a while. And I drove up there 16 hours, stopped in Grand Island, Nebraska.
Yep.
Split it into 2 nights and just chilled for a week. And Colorado, fine. And Colorado has some things that they don't have in the Black Hills, but it's just as gorgeous, way more quiet.
There's
People here should look into South Dakota, and I never would have thought it until
there's some soft discussion about this show going on the road next summer.
Okay.
And spending maybe a week up there, and being part of one of the casinos might put us up. Chamber of Commerce might be interested in promoting their Black Hills area to the DFW area. There's been some discussions that might happen.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
All right.
is your house that's in the Black Hills in DFW, and does it need a new roof?
That's a terrible question.
The worst segue of all time.
You answer me that.
That's a terrible question.
I think what you're trying to get me to do is start a jam roofing live spot, right?
All right. Mission
Forgot all about them. I love those guys, though. I'm glad you brought them up.
No, yeah, thank you. Look, roof problems, they happen. They happen when you least expect it. And when you get a leaky roof, what do? You call 911, right?
You freak out.
You call 911.
You don't call 911, but you do call the police. You call the cops because Jam Roofing is owned by a couple of law enforcement officers, Jeff and Matt, and they're not your average roofers because they deal with precision. They're squared away former cops, and they bring that same attitude to their business, Mikey.
Yeah, they're the best.
Danny, can I steal this live promotion from you?
Cash, I'd love nothing more than for you to hijack a Jam Roofing live spot.
I will
please.
hijack this thing right now. JamDFW.com. Use that QR code to get their information in your phone because someone sent an email to Cirque Du Sirois at gmail.com about Jam Roofing. I'm going to read it to you now. I've heard some people give props to Jam, but I wanted to speak from my experience. I used them a couple years ago, and they've been freaking legit. These guys are very thorough and took their time with the job. I had roofs from insurance in the past, and the roofers did the roof and moved on. Jam worked through my claim and worked with insurance to get me an extra $20K off of my job. Jeff is a really sweet guy, did a really good job arguing with my insurance company to get me more money. I felt like Jeff treated my claim as if it was his own job and his own money. I got to talk to Matt a little too. He's a bad MFer. That's free as a part of the read to aggressively cuss. I'll definitely use them again and wanted to give the other Cirque listeners a real review so that they can support them too. They are one of DFW's best kept secrets. I didn't mean to rant. I was just happy to hear that they teamed up with you guys. That from Jimmy, who says, go to jamdfw.com and I love roof.
Hey, don't take it from my dumbass. Listen to the testimonial right there. Call him 469-890-6848. That's 469-890-6848. Or visit jamdfw.com. Jam Roofing, totally radical roofing, Mikey.
Yeah, and remember, if someone in Sturgis drives their motorcycle into your roof and your house is in DFW, call Jam Roofing.
That was a good point.
I think it is time for something we call the meat.
And hit the meat thing.
It's the meat. It's the big segment, if you will, of the evening, where we talk about the hottest and most important thing going on in DFW. Because once again, we are the throbbing pulse of DFW. We had a hot case. A hot case. This case is hot.
It's gonna burn ya.
Hot case. All right, so just a preface.
I didn't know the People's Court thing had lyrics.
Okay, before we get to it. So while we were on the Freak,
Yeah.
Danny, I don't know what the hell came up. He's like, you ever listen to the whole People's Court song? I'm like, no, Danny.
Talk like that. Hey, you ever listen to the whole People's Court song?
And then he's like, listen to this.
Sound like Marty Moose.
We played the whole thing on Cirque.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of like, all right, this is stupid, whatever. And then by the end of it, I'm kind of biting my lip. Just listen to this shit.
This fucking song slaps. Go. Dun, 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 dun.
I mean,
God, this is sex and NFL football.
It is fire.
Sure, Officer Burrell, I'll sign your damn documents. Let's go. Is that a wig, Doug Llewellyn? Oh. The Moog.
and it does go like 4 minutes. And it keeps fucking rocking.
It sounds like the shit that I'm writing these days. Kinda.
I would listen.
Yeah.
All right, so the point of this meet today is it's a big story around DFW if you're into this sort of thing. Look, this is all of our little soap opera that we enjoy. We used to work at the Ticket, a radio station, and when things happen there, if it applies to us or we have opinions on it, it's like, hell yeah, we'll jump in and chat a little bit. We'll have some fun. It's fun. It's juicy. And frankly, most of you people that are watching us are current Ticket listeners, former Ticket listeners, people who are invested in some way in DFW's leading sports station, and that is KTCK. That is the ticket. So our bottom line here is we want to do shit that we think our listeners will find interesting, whether that's jacking around, talking Dallas stuff, or talking stuff that applies to the place we used to work. So can't help but do it. That said, let's step inside the CDS Crime Blasters department. Let me ding my key card here. We'll step inside the cyber crime unit and present the people versus Mod A and Mod B with your moderator, Ringy Ding Dingu Balis.
Thanks, Mod A.
Bailiff. Rusty the Bailiff.
Rusty Burrell. Okay. Sunday morning, I wake up fairly early, and something I normally don't do is get on Reddit. I've been terrified of Reddit my entire radio career because I just feel like somebody that is maybe not as talented as most people in this business, and probably a pretty easy target for the folks that do the Reddit. And I'd seen some Reddit things, and I've heard, they really don't like you on Reddit. I think TC's a big target for them too.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I think he has been, and you have been, but I think generally you're pretty well respected on Reddit. I don't think you take it in the shorts too bad because I love Reddit. I love the website. I use it for all Formula One, all the dumb shit that I'm into.
Of things.
I do. I love it.
Yeah.
And as Jake said yesterday or the day before, or many have said, I have definitely said in the past, you're going to create a subreddit about the place I work and the people that I know. Like, just try to.
Mike, he's talking.
Just try to not take a look.
Yeah.
Like anyone, especially if you like Reddit at all. So, yes, I've taken a look, but you have a very kind of not laissez-faire either, or don't give a fuck attitude, and I think that plays well. So I never saw you take it in the shorts too bad on Reddit. TC did took it bad. Hey, I've taken both sides, good and bad on Reddit. It's a weird place, man. There's a lot of negativity, anonymous sort of negativity, especially because most people don't. Mine is Soroy, my handle. Mm-hmm. So like I'm not hiding from anything, but it's a very unique place, but generally speaking, an interesting place to get random opinions and info about a place that you care about.
Well, I wanted to, because I knew, since we've been starting the show, I knew that did you start a sub for Cirque?
No, somebody else did.
Or somebody did?
For us.
I think somebody else did. Yeah.
Somebody did that?
I think a listener did.
Well, wait, who is the moderator of that?
Oh, shit.
I don't know.
Hold on a minute.
It's also the moderator of our Discord, so be nice.
We got to clean our own house before we start.
We need to pay that person. Under the table, tax free.
Email us, Clags.
So I decided, for whatever, I don't know why I did this. It was Sunday morning. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to download the app, because I usually just look at it online or use the browser on the phone. Downloaded the app and created an account. Sir Daniel Esquire. I decided to go with that.
Okay.
And I was looking at our Cirque Reddit to see, what kind of activity was going on there. And I know that there's a ticket sub as well. So I hopped over to the ticket sub, and right at the very top of the ticket sub was something that was pinned. And I'm going to read this because this is predominantly a podcast. Most listeners, or most people that partake in this, they are listening and not watching us. So if you could go to Exhibit 1.
Oh.
This is the post that I saw on Ticket Reddit.
Amazing.
And it's headlined State of the Sub. Now, I'm going to read through this pretty quickly. Feel free to stop me if you want to interject or have any questions, okay?
Yes.
All right. It says, hello. For those of you who do not know me, I am BK Harmony. I've been a moderator on this subforum for over a decade. I was invited to be a mod all these years ago by Wayne Rooney's hair plug.
Incredible name.
Yep. Who was not the originator of this sub, but I consider to be the mod father. Sorry. Haha. Some of you may have noticed Wayne Rooney's hair plug fell off the mod roll early this month. I was given no notice or communication about this. It was a huge loss. However, at the same time, I noticed two new mods. I will call them Mod A and Mod B. And you can go back to the 3 screen. I think the people get the idea on this, and I'll just continue to read. I looked into these mods' histories and found them both to be new accounts with no history on Reddit in general and zero history on this sub. After a few weeks, I restricted their permissions and reached out to ask, quote, who are you? Mod B never responded. Mod A responded after a few days, and for the sake of privacy, I will paraphrase the conversation. Said that Wayne Rooney's hair plug trusted him to be a moderator. He had moderating experience on other platforms, and due to the fact that Wayne Rooney's hair plug invited him, he should have full permissions. I responded with, "You haven't answered my question. Who are you?" That was a week ago. Neither has reached out to me again. Let me be transparent here. Mod A performed 3 actions once he was granted mod status. He removed contributor status for both Groobs and Jake, and then invited Mod B. That is the extent of his actions. Mod B, once granted mod access, went on a spree of deletions. After looking into them, the only common thread that I could find is they were all critical of the station. Mod B also removed a very innocuous comment from KT Fun Tweets, who is another Ticket alum. Today I was messaged by Wayne Rooney's hair plug. Again, I will paraphrase. He said, quote unquote, Mod A is Jeff Catlin. Mod B is an intern account he created. Will you restore their credentials? So here we are. In my eyes, this is essentially an attempted takeover of our community. If they hadn't forgotten I existed, this sub would now be quietly run by Cumulus Media. I want to be very clear. I believe in fan-owned communities. I do not believe a corporation should be able to restrict the speech of a fan community that is now in numbers of over 45,000 subscribers. For whatever its faults, I believe this is a great community, and I want to see it continue. However, this is not my sub. It's like they have the keys to a clubhouse that I don't own. I believe this sub belongs to the P1s. What do you think? He inserted an update, and I believe this was maybe a few hours after the original post, and it says, update. Well, that didn't take long. All those communications I referenced are either deleted or I am blocked by those users. But I have receipts. If something really weird happens, in parentheses, lawyers, and I disappear, lawyers, at least you know the truth. However, this brings up another point. We need new mods. Again, this sub does not belong to a few people or a corporation. I believe in the P1 community, even if Jeff Catlin does not. My plan was to quietly watch for good contributors with level heads and extend an invite. That's how I was recruited. But the cat, sorry, is out of the bag. We will be adding mods. And he signs off, Baby Arm.
Real quick.
To Baby Arm.
For that serious thing.
We love him.
I do want to say we are not going to be taking questions in the chat during this segment, but if you have questions as we continue through this segment, put them in chat. We will save them for you people. Back to you, Danny.
Okay, but let me say this, and then I want to get to some initial thoughts,
Sure.
okay? So I thought this was quite unusual, and I thought it was pretty juicy. I was captivated by what was said here. And look, like I said, I'm not a Reddit frequenter. I don't know this gentleman. It comes out later that I find out that I've known this guy for about 20 years. We kind of go way back. Anyway, but not knowing him at the time, I don't know whether just to take this person's word for it or what. So I took a screenshot of what I just read to you from the original Reddit post, and I tweeted it. And it just said, I think it said, saw this on the Ticket Reddit today, thoughts. And that tweet got more engagement than anything that I had posted in ages. And the Reddit thread was blowing up with dozens of comments at the same time over the next 3 days, most of them very vulgar and very negative against Jeff Catlin. So I started looking for some Ticket subreddit sources, and I made contact with a couple. And we'll get to that in a minute, but initially when you hear that, and I know that you guys had an initial reaction to it when you saw it for the first time, what was kind of going through your mind?
I saw it the night before you're talking about.
Yep.
I was late night or watching something, I don't know, that I didn't care that much about, and I started reading it toward the end. And I'm like, oh my God, why? Because just how we started this segment. I love the soap opera drama of all this. It's fun. We are lucky to be part of it, part of something that tens or hundreds or millions of people care about in DFW. Like, it's fun.
And the truth of the matter is, without the Ticket, we're not doing this. No one gives a shit about us
right
now doing this. I mean, very few, maybe 5% that followed us over from the Freak or just had never heard of us until the Freak.
Yeah.
Or maybe the 5 or 6 people that have stumbled onto this podcast that knew nothing of us before this. But by and large, the reason we're able to do this is because of the ticket.
Right. And I love the ticket. That said, I read that shit and I'm like, oh my God. And then I said, what a bitch.
It seems,
That's my first thought.
It seems odd.
And I believed it. I'm like, yes. And there's evidence on all sides here, and we're going to be fair. But yes, my first thought was, holy shit. And I 100% believed it. And we'll get to why. And his cat's right-hand man who literally posts shit on Reddit all the time.
We will get to that.
They are very aware of Ticket Reddit. And Reddit, like I said, is a place where maybe 70% of shit is just negative because of the website itself. Yeah, I don't know what you have planned out, but one of the last quotes of if that moderator who wrote that, I mean, think of that world. If he didn't notice what was going on
and ask questions
and ask, who the hell are you? That assuming that that's true, and Mod A and Mod B are Cat and someone, if he didn't notice it, Ticket Reddit is now not moderated by anyone other than higher ups at the ticket, and every negative post, bomb, delete, gone, downvote, no, that thing's gone. And it suddenly just looks like this perfect, positive, happy place where everything's amazing and everyone loves everything. And that is significant if you like Reddit, like if you care about Reddit or discourse, public discourse, honest public discourse. The people who go on Reddit on some level love the ticket. They care enough about the ticket or about Cirque Du Sirois if they're on ours to go there, read it, comment, give their reaction. I mean, that is the core people that makes the ticket exist. And yes, by proxy makes us exist. And to say fuck you to you guys, your opinion, if it's not fucking rosy, is getting the trash can button.
You know who's not
bad?
You know, and this, I think this will, I'm going to say it now, but I think this will sum up everything when we get to the end of this segment. You know who's not posting negative comments on Reddit? People that don't listen to the ticket.
Right.
These are your listeners. And like or not what they say.
It seems strange.
Like it or not what they say.
Seems strange that a giant successful big station like that, it seems odd. And, maybe this is in defense of them, that it seems odd that they would care enough, whoever, to actually infiltrate a frickin' message board and delete things that are negative.
It's a community more than a message board. I mean, these guys have been doing this for a long time and have this thing going for a very long time.
Okay.
It's 45,000 members. I mean,
we have 360.
Right.
We need to get that up, by the way.
So you ready to move on a little bit?
Let's go.
Okay. So the first conversation that I had was via text with the moderator, that the gentleman that essentially saved their entire sub from cumulus corporate control. Let's go to Exhibit 2, please.
Ooh.
We could. These are some replies to questions that I had from Reddit Source 1. He said that the moderator named Wayne Rooney's hair plug gave Cat the permissions. He says he has receipts of this showing the exchange between the two of them where he named Jeff Catlin as the recipient of permission to be a moderator of this sub. He didn't tell me anything about why or that it was Cat's account. And then he names Cat's Reddit account username, JeepTran13, by the way. I asked him, I go, well, why did the former mod leave? Why did Wayne Rooney's hair plugs leave? And he goes, I don't know why he left. When I disabled Catlin's permissions and asked who he was, this is where some subversiveness comes in, I believe. He didn't admit to who he was. He said he claimed he was a friend of Wayne Rooney's hair plug and that he had moderated other social media. And if Wayne Rooney's hair plug trusted him, that should be enough. Basically, I don't need to tell you who I am. I'm a friend of Wayne.
Yeah,
so
butt out.
Fuck
off.
He also said that he was a volunteer and here to help. I called bullshit. That's the last that I heard from him.
Okay.
It goes on.
As we fairly view this, that does sound like a Cat response. He said I was good, so don't worry about it.
Let's move on to Exhibit 3. Now, here's one thing to remember. He goes on, and this kind of explains the hierarchy of Reddit and how you become a mod and how that can kind of like be passed down. But he says the oldest mod can add, revoke permissions from anyone under them, anyone newer than them. I could not remove Wayne Rooney because he had seniority, but when he left, I was at the top of the seniority pile, and I can grant and remove permissions for anyone. The new mods could not affect my permissions, or I'm sure they would have.
Right.
So he was tenured, and if he had somehow stepped down, they would have had control, I believe.
Right.
Or if Rooney had nuked him, then the sub would be under control of the Cumulus operatives, namely Jeff Catlin. I don't know if they forgot that I existed or thought I wouldn't care or what, but it was a huge mistake in whatever their plan was. He goes on because and we'll talk about Peter in just a second. This may be the first time I think he's been brought up. He says, you may not know this, but Peter Welpton had been posting quarterly ratings on the sub for a few years. We all knew that. We'll get to that in a moment. The other mod made him a contributor, which allowed him to post without being filtered. The last quarter, he said that it would be the last ratings book that he posted anyway. Completely believable, but that the other mod reached out to him to moderate the sub. So what we've learned here is that we've all known that Peter Welpton has had access and some form of control to be able to freely post monthly ticket ratings reports to Reddit. We see them all the time. Those are internal memos. Let's keep that in mind. And Jake mentioned this on It's Just Banter on episode 1 of their 2-part series talking about this a couple of nights ago.
Which we highly encourage you to subscribe to on Patreon.
It's $5 a month, and it's really, really great. And you'll get even more and even more heated opinions than you're probably going to get from us. But those documents, those details about the breakdown of the ratings into the demographics, to the extent of the demographics that they do, that's not something for public consumption. You can get basically the 12 plus numbers or 6 plus numbers that just kind of give you an overall view of the landscape of DFW radio. And those are out there on like radioinsight.com. And there's a couple other websites, but these particular memos are something that the radio stations pay for, and a lot of money to be involved in this Arbitron scheme. This Arbitron ruse where you pay money to get this research done and get ratings reported back to you, broken down into men 25-54, women 18-34, men 45-64, whatever. And for this to be put out on Reddit, Peter Welpton was doing that, but he wasn't doing that rogue, because if he had been doing that unauthorized, the person that had the control to or had the authority to okay something like that, if that person was not okay with it, that would have been swatted down, and Peter Welpton would probably not have a relationship with that radio station right now. Therefore, deductive reasoning leads me to believe that Peter was asked to do this by someone that can grant permission for that to be done. Does that make sense?
Makes perfect sense to me.
Okay. Peter hosts a weekend soccer show. He doesn't have the authority to do this. Okay. So all of that being said, it made the most sense to me that Peter was probably the one that had something to do with this mod A, mod B type situation, since he was one that had a relationship, had previous access to freely post there. So again, speculation. If this is all true, if some of this is true, that's the thing that made the most sense, right? So I felt like after 2 days of kind of getting nowhere with this, other than getting maybe a little bit more information from the main moderator at the subreddit, I kept thinking, well, the question needs to be asked. We need to reach out to these people. Somebody needs to ask Kat, did you delete comments from the ticket subreddit?
I mean, that's what a journalist would do.
Did you, Peter Welpton, have access and delete comments from the ticket subreddit, negative comments? So I fucking sent a text to both of them today, this morning. And let's go to Exhibit 4. This is one text that I sent to Jeff Catlin. It says, first of all, I included a screenshot of the subreddit that Harmony posted. And I said, I'm not delusional enough to expect a reply, but I want to ask, is this true? It's not something I really want to believe. He did not reply.
He did not reply.
No, he did not reply.
It says no reply.
Yeah.
Well, on the right, it's it did say no reply. On the
No
right
reply.
side.
So
Spoiler.
I thought, well, I didn't expect a reply at all.
I did not either.
But I did think, well, you know what? The only other person that I think would have access to this is Peter. So I texted Peter. And here is Exhibit 5. This was my text to Peter. Morning, Pete. As you're likely aware, there's a lot of accusation online about you and Kat infiltrating the Ticket Reddit and deleting negative comments. I really don't want to believe this. I would text Kat, but I doubt he'd reply to me. But I feel the question needs to be asked. Is this true? Peter did reply. We can move on now to Exhibit 6. This was Peter's reply. What a question, considering our last exchange was October of 2022.
Oh, bad friend.
What did you talk about then?
Well, I don't know. That was probably right
EPL
around
stuff?
the time
Yeah.
that I left the Ticket.
Was that when Leicester City shocked the world and
Yeah.
won the EPL?
He said, I was unaware that I had been accused of anything. As for your question, the previous mod reached out to me in May and asked me if I wanted to take over as moderator, and I declined. There's an entire backstory and context I'm guessing no one has explained. The person you need to talk to is him. He's talking about Wayne Rooney's hair plugs there, okay? And whatever happened after that is 100% on him. Here's a question for you, Danny.
Ooh.
Why exactly do you care about this? I'm genuinely confused by anyone who isn't involved in the station or that subreddit would even care. Other than SB, I'm assuming that Sean Bass, you are the only person that has contacted me. I'm assuming it's Sean Bass, unless the Super Bowl called him.
It could be Steve Berline.
Good. Well, my reply was, why do I care? I care because if it's true, it's news. And I'm not hearing a denial. So to be clear, neither you nor Kat deleted negative comments in this sub. And this was his reply. You're not a journalist, so stop cosplaying. I'm uninterested in being fodder for a podcast bit.
Okay.
And I replied, fair enough, thanks for replying. And I left it at that.
I feel like jumping in for a nanosecond here just because.
Please do. You guys jump in whenever you want.
No, just because I've got nothing but love for Peter Welpton. And so you're laying out your case, sir, and I get it. But I'm shaky in my boots here a little bit because dude's always been good to us.
Yeah.
When we're mixing with them
Same.
and everything like that.
Never had any negative experience.
Him and
personally
Andy,
with
I'm
Peter
really,
Welpton.
really good friends with. So I just want to put that out there. I don't know what the fuck that means or what it's worth, but continue on with your thing. I have shaky inside gut.
Well, hold on.
I might have to go make a world famous.
You're going to take a world famous? Hold on a second. This son of a bitch said I wasn't a journalist.
He said I wasn't a journalist, and I was cosplaying.
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
No, he left you out.
You're
of it.
cosplaying as some sort of lawyer today.
I love thinking about you cosplaying in general. That's,
hold on. That's a complex thing. I actually have no problem with Peter either. Personally, I always like it was.
Same.
It was
I love
weird.
Peter Welpton.
And
worked
Andy, great
I love
dudes.
Peter- I love
oh my God, Andy!
I love Peter Welpton.
Effing love. Peter always had this weird thing with me. He would go like, "Oh, you don't like me, huh? You don't like me," like for years.
What?
Yeah. He's like, "No, you hate that. You hate me." Even after mixes and stuff. And
Really?
I was like, where are you from? Like, I genuinely. Okay, here's this. I think Peter's funny. I think he's
great.
really good on air.
He's very talented.
Obviously, the soccer show I listened to every time I left Cirque, and I think it's really good.
I still listen to that
And
show.
I used to do.
I don't give a shit about soccer, and I.
What did I do? The hot push. Was that me, Davey, and Sean? Whatever. I'd done tons of morning musers fill in with Peter Welpton, and I thought he did a decent job with the A40 bit, including the mystery box. I didn't even hate the mystery box, which is Ticket Reddit of all places, like the fucking mystery box. Like, I actually thought Peter was funny and good, but that said, he is absolutely a butt boy for Catlin. 100%.
hot. water
It's a hot
feature
opinion.
opinions.
Well, he's posting the fucking ratings. He's saying on Reddit what it would either be illegal or not cool for Cat to post himself.
Yeah.
Those internal documents. So 100% true.
At the very least, it appears that he's acting as Cat's consigliere.
Sure.
And the thing that I think I was incredibly clear. I never got combative. I never pushed any harder than just asking the question. He didn't answer it the first time. He turned it back around on me and asked, why would you be interested in this? I'm like, well, you didn't really answer the question, and you're not really denying it either. I felt like it was just more of a smokescreen than anything. So I reiterated. I said, to be clear, did you or Kat delete negative comments in the sub? To me, it's yes or no. And then he comes back accusing me, saying that I'm not a journalist and that I'm cosplaying as one. And he's uninterested in being fodder for a podcast bit. And look, there's no tone.
We're a live cast.
There's no tone.
Sir.
That's right.
Get it
Sir.
right.
It's not a podcast till tomorrow.
Released as a
Tomorrow-
podcast tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock.
This is not a podcast
Jesus.
yet.
But look, you can't tell tone in a text, but to me, I heard it like, I work at a big radio station. I'm not participating in your shitty podcast fodder. And
That's
he may not
hurtful.
have meant it that way at all.
But that
it
is
sure did
hurtful.
kind of read that way. If you may agree, you may not agree. So anyway, that happened and didn't really get anywhere with that. So earlier this evening, I made contact with another source that's in the know in the ticket sub. And he claimed to actually know Wayne Rooney's hair plug. All right. We're just going to refer
Just listen to
him
what
as-
you just said
Can
out
we just
loud.
refer to him as Wayne? Yeah, we know this is ridiculous.
We started
It's so
it.
No,
stupid.
you gotta say the whole thing every time.
This is our little soap opera. Let us have our fun.
So he provided
We like it.
he provided some more information on how Kat gained moderator status, and I reached out via this source to Wayne to call me, as I don't know Wayne. I don't have his number. I don't have his contact information. I don't even know his real name. I said, hey, dude, that we're talking, tell Wayne to call me. I really want to talk to him. Wayne declined. Wayne said, I don't want to talk. But anyway, this is what source number 2 had to say. We'll go to Exhibit 7.
Oh,
A seventh exhibit?
what is that?
I got bored.
You're an idiot.
Dress it up a little bit. He wanted to be clear. Source 2 said that he wanted to be clear that he did not get paid for it, meaning that the credentials that he gave to Kat or whatever, Mod A, Mod B, he did not receive any monetary compensation for it. He said when he offered it to them, it was a no strings attached thing. Wayne just wanted it out of his hands. And when he asked if anyone wanted to take over, no one would, apparently. So that's what led him offering it to Kat.
Okay. Okay. Bullshit.
So,
Bullshit on that.
Yeah, go ahead and
Because
say what you wanna say.
I watch enough, or I'm on enough Reddit subs that have way less than 45,000 people,
Mm-hmm.
and I have zero interest in ever being a moderator, including on the Cirque Du Sirois subreddit. But for Reddit nerds, that's like we're getting a fucking crown put on your head. So I seriously doubt that nobody out of 45,000 people who actively use this subreddit, or at least logged into it or subscribed to it, none wanted to take the helm of king of the fucking ticket subreddit. Bullshit that nobody wanted it. Now, I don't know if he asked 2 of his friends.
Yeah, I mean,
Or
he might have
posted it like, hey, does anyone want to take this over? Had he posted, look, I want to move on, or I'm moving, I want to do this, he would have got hundreds of people jockeying to take that role.
I don't know if he did a public post on that forum asking for that, and it could have been very well what you said, because look, the circle of people that they actually know and they consort with, it might be a handful, 2 or 3, that people that you know
Maybe.
and trust that you would trust to handle that job. He might have asked them, and they said, "Yeah, I'm not interested."
But he's
in
looking
running
to
that.
so expediently hand this job off. He doesn't have time to talk to. God, he must have made, again, friends isn't a weird term, but hundreds of friends in the Reddit subreddit, because that's kind of how that works too. People that he knows are very active, that he thinks would be a respectable and reputable moderator for this thing, there were many options. But you're saying that the search was so short that he just emailed Kat, "Hey, you want this?"
Yeah, but he probably just wanted out, and cool, sounds good to me.
No.
I'm just devil's
It
advocate.
was so fast that he didn't have time to even vet anyone who potentially wanted to take the job. He's just like, maybe I'll call the guy runs that entire company and see if he wants it. Fishy.
It
fishy
is
as our
fishy.
Reddit expert.
It's fishy
on the panel.
at best. But I will say this, and I think that this is important to point out. And now we get into a very gray area. And the gray area is the bottom line. You can hate Kat's guts as much as you want. And I'm sure a lot of people that are listeners of the radio station, a lot of people that may even work at the radio station, and a lot of people that used to work at the radio station may have, to varying degrees, negative thoughts and negative experiences and negative opinions on Jeff Catlin. I understand that. And that's fair. And you know what? Who knows that? Jeff Catlin knows that. He's very aware of that, and probably to a certain degree wears it as a badge of honor.
Yeah.
That being said, you can blame him as much as you want, but Wayne Rooney's hair plugs is in fact the one that gave him access.
Okay.
And if you are given access, whether you asked for it or if somebody asked you to be a part of it, and you have the control of the ship, what are you going to do? You're going to be a little tempted. Let's say that you're a restaurant owner and you're looking at your Yelp reviews, and man, about 30 to 40% of them are just saying your restaurant's a piece of shit and your food's garbage and
Broken
the service
sport.
sucks. And somebody that works at Yelp happens to reach out to you and go, you know what? I like you a lot. You want to be a Yelp moderator, and you have access to Yelp, and you know that you can go in there and get rid of negative reviews of your restaurant. You've got to be tempted a little bit. And I'm not saying it's the right thing to do, but Kat didn't go in, and it's one thing to go in and anonymously participate in a forum like that and maybe try to change opinion of people or debate people on negative things that they may say about the ticket, or try to convince somebody of something otherwise. It's like, no, middays are doing great or whatever, you know?
Right.
But number one, to not admit to who you were when you were asked by BK Harmony, it just is not on the up and up. And that's when you kind of get into this gray area to where, is it really the right thing to do just because you have access to go in there and get rid of negative comments? To eliminate a comment by Kevin Turner, who's never said anything negative about really anybody publicly in his life.
Yeah.
And just because that's what tracks that it could be Kat, that it's probably Kat, because look, we all know it. You leave that station, you're a rat bastard.
Yeah. Except for him, who moved to Kansas City and then came back.
Right.
It was still cumulative.
But he stayed with the company. He stayed with the company.
Whatever. So two sides to that.
Please.
Two options, I guess. One being whatever Wayne Rooney is saying is totally correct. He was so fed up, couldn't find another among 45,000 people to be the prestigious mod of the ticket subreddit. Contacted Kat. Kat was like, "Wait, what is this? I know the ticket subreddit exists. All right, sure, I'll take it."
Hand it off to Peter or somebody else at the radio
100%
station.
hand it off to Peter because Kat,
Or maybe somebody else.
or someone else. The other side of that is what Wayne Rooney is saying is complete bullshit. And Kat or someone approached him, said, "Hey, I'm sick of this. There's all this negativity. You know, we need to really make sure this looks better." And then there was some sort of arrangement that no one is admitting to, understandably, because that would be a far bigger situation to hand over that power. I mean, those are the two options that are currently on the table. And let's just assume the first one is true. I think that's bullshit. I don't think Wayne Rooney suddenly said, "Oh, I don't know what to do with this. Here, boss, take it." The one guy who can't fairly moderate a subreddit. The one guy who cannot do that because he's invested in that subreddit saying nice things, which he may or may not be, because you could argue, what is the PD of a big radio station? Give a fuck what happens on Reddit. But I think that's probably, I don't think that's what happened, but if that is what happened, I bet Kat has never been on fucking Reddit. I don't think Kat is there going, delete, even though it's fun and fuck Kat is the whole idea. I don't think so. I think he handed it to someone, maybe somebody who every month posts ratings for him
Maybe.
and handles everything, to, I don't know what this is. This guy gave me this moderator status. I don't know. Do whatever the hell you guys on Reddit do with it. So, like, I don't think Evil Cat was in his office doing that. I frankly don't. And I mean, this is not a cat roast, or this is trying to be fair with the evidence that's being presented. Like, I think he probably was like, all right, what is this? Sure. You take this and try to make it a more positive place for Cumulus KTCK. That's my guess.
Yeah, I mean that. There's a lot of things that could make sense, that could be true. I just don't see how when I first heard this, I just couldn't really, like you said, I couldn't believe that it was him in there diabolically looking at every fucking negative thing about the ticket and going in and deleting them.
But
number one, that would take, I don't know, 10 years.
Yeah.
Have you read that
a long time
for a ticket, a subreddit? They fucking hate that station.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but they listen and they love it.
I know.
That's the weird thing.
They're
whole
passionate
point.
about it.
Yes.
That's why they're there.
Yeah. Yeah. And when what about this though? Think about this. And there's something that crossed my mind. Let's say that Wayne Rooney's hair plugs was either approached or approached him or whatever, but there clearly was some kind of relationship there. I don't know if there was any quid pro quo there, but let's say that you are a moderator of a Tom Cruise fan page, Cash.
That sounds like me.
And you somehow on that page become friendly with
Tom Cruise?
No, with his manager.
Shit.
With his manager.
All right. I mean, that's fine. Close enough.
And the manager says, "Hey man, I'd really like to jump on here and kind of run this thing." You're starstruck. You're like, "Oh, really? Okay." You might not be able to say no just because you love this thing so much, and the boss of that thing is reaching out to you and showing interest in you. Maybe it's possible that Wayne Rooney's hair plugs got seduced by the lure of the lifted skirt and perfumed inner thigh of having access to somebody that is a very higher up person that runs that station.
Yes.
I
That's
mean,
just
pussy blind.
yeah.
It's a different type of cat.
One type. That's just one thing, one possibility that crossed my mind on why he would do that. Now, the funny thing is this guy's disappeared. He don't want to talk to anybody.
And why has he disappeared, though? If this is such an innocent transaction, why would he disappear? Why wouldn't he talk to anybody? Why wouldn't he show us an email of, guys, I couldn't find another moderator. I offered it to Kat. He took it, whatever.
Fight for his,
but
interest.
He's disappeared.
I really, really want to do this. No, don't worry about whatever. It's cool. This is why, and this is who I am, and that's what you would say if you had no nefarious connection.
It's because if that email exists in the other way, and it's one of those guys contacting him, saying, "Dude, you're supposed to like this. You love this station, right? Let us give us control. Let us clean it up."
This is a compelling argument and conversation, Danny.
Yeah.
Please continue.
Okay. I've got a couple of more exhibits that we're kind of beyond the whole ticket Reddit thing right now. I don't have any more evidence. This is the best I could do. And thanks to the guys that actually wanted to, contribute and talk about this. I appreciate you being sources, if you will. But the thing that kind of bothers me about this is something fishy, something nefarious went on, whether it started innocent and went too far. It just reeks and it stinks and it smells like bullshit. And I feel bad for the friends of mine that work there that have nothing to do with this crap, that it makes them look bad.
Are nothing but like talented as fuck and funny and awesome.
And it's embarrassing to them because you know what they're probably thinking? We don't need people deleting comments. We don't need this shit. We're the #1 goddamn radio station.
Right.
We have like 7 Marconis. The PD that we're talking about just won some freaking award for, I don't know, radio management personnel of the year or something like that. And it was very proud of that. The company was very proud of that. This does not need to be done. There's no sense in this. And this has nothing to do with the on-air talent. But when a station or a company will stand up there, and I've seen them do this, we've all seen them do this, and it's that, oh, golly gee, we love our P1s, and we wouldn't be here if it weren't for you. And I've heard Kat and Dan and all those guys say that stuff. The thing is, man, you don't get to have it both ways. You got to take the good with the bad, the praise, the adulation that you get, along with the snarkiness and the barbs. It all is part of it. So when you're popular, there's always going to be criticism. And deleting the voices of critical listeners is the highest form of hypocrisy that you could exhibit at your job title. Yes, the ticket management loves their listeners just as long as they say only nice things. And don't forget the critical voices, the ones that are out there ripping your ass, they're listeners. Otherwise, they wouldn't know what you're doing to rip you. For you to go in there and dissect opinions, comments out of a public forum where all are welcome to express their thoughts, views, opinions, good, bad, whatever, for you to go in there and take their voices away, that really shows them what you think of them. And to that, if I'm that listener that got deleted, or if I'm part of that group and I see the management team of the company that I fucking love, the brand that I'm so blindly loyal to follow into the gates of hell just because it's got that goddamn logo on it, and you fucking do this, fuck you, you piece of shit.
Oh, and I don't believe you would use that verbiage in court. I I think the judge would be, sir, please, your argument in legal terms only.
I think that's well put, and I agree.
Whoever did it.
Yeah, exactly. And we don't know.
How can anyone know?
Well, I don't think we know.
We know,
kind
but
of
we
know.
don't know, but we do know, but we can't be 100% sure. But come on, we're fucking sure.
We are sure about who had access, but not, again, I don't really think Kat was on there physically deleting shit, but he handed it to someone, maybe someone who's comfortable on Reddit, and
or a
it's
poor intern.
done shit for him. And he's no way, fuck, he doesn't have an intern.
There are no
Hey, you,
interns. Those
go
went
on the
away.
Reddits.
He doesn't have an intern.
Those went away after COVID anyway.
He's just so effing insecure. He's like the cockiest bat boy on a World Series winning team. Who's like, yeah, when we won in 2019, that was good, but 2021 was a nice win too.
No,
Wait,
he's
what
the dog
fuck?
that goes and gets the bat.
What fucking position did you play?
He's kind of like the guy that makes video content and still gets a world championship ring.
I don't even get what you're talking about. That guy's a champion, whoever you're talking
Exactly.
about.
I'm
That guy's a
talking about
world
Mod
champion.
B.
Dude,
Mod B in that scenario deserves a championship ring for all his hard efforts. Or her.
again, I don't know where it lands and who's, there's a lot of evidence and people saying that they didn't, they weren't the one contacted, whatever. But I just don't, he's a fucking bully. He's mean to people who are on the lower end of anything, including fuck me, us.
All of us.
And you ain't gonna bully me, but I'll notice you're trying to.
If you're making mid-level 5 figures, the sites can be trained on you so easily. If you're making $300,000 a year, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
And then
that's just unfair.
But that focus redirects onto the lower people. That comes off the main people who don't deserve. What the fuck the users need Cat telling them shit for?
Right.
The funniest thing is them doing a show meeting every week. I know they sit there and they're like,
years.
What can we work on, Jeff? Like,
Stay on time.
What have you ever done? Actual. You're not on-air talent. And you know what? Here's a quick fuck you. These fucking live spots this fucking guy does, when you have weekend guys, ticker guys, like anyone begging for one live spot, and I listen to the station, he does fucking shitloads of live spots. Who the fuck? Why?
Okay, but I mean,
Why?
Devil's advocate, there's only so much, so many things that can be done, and I don't know this for a fact, but if you have, I don't know, EA or
Hell yeah,
Matt
EA.
Birmingham or whatever, voice over something, it probably costs you less as a business than if you have Junior Miller read something. So I don't know this for a fact, but I would guess that we can't get you Gordon, but Jeff Catlin can read something, and then you're doing business, and I don't see a problem
Why
with
can't
that.
EA do it? Why can't
why
a ticker
can't-
guy do it,
why
or
can't
someone else
Ham
who's
do it?
like Ham? Why can't someone who's on air?
Talk to the salespeople.
What other station? And there may be
I don't
some,
know.
like I don't know, but I would imagine not many other stations. Their PD is doing fucking whiskey ads.
Well, maybe
or
they're
car insurance.
Maybe
what sense is that?
Maybe they should be applauded for having so much interest in business that they just can't have every single on-air. Maybe they're sold out. They might be. They're incredibly successful.
I guarantee you Ham's roster of sponsors isn't sold out.
Yeah.
I think you're right about
Once
that.
Jeff Catlin's like, this is Jeff Catlin for Crustables, knowing that he could have given it to Ham,
Yeah.
then we'll know officially.
Hi, this is Jeff Catlin for Batman movie.
Right, for Batman Chicken Fingers. What the fuck? And Ham's just like, oh,
That's made for me. If not now, when?
what?
Batman chicken fingers.
Fuck! How the hell am I supposed to make a dime?
Oh my God.
I just don't know.
That one was
about a
made for
fucking
me.
All right.
PD doing fucking live spot.
Do we have a read before the break or anything? Because I want to tease something. Because I don't want to do this all right here.
We do not have a read before thing, but well, you people,
Yeah.
we're doing it later, and it's always just questions from y'all. And I know Madigan has been compiling some, and if there's any, I mean, let's
Stop hurting to this. I want to stay on this because I've got two things coming up next for sure. I just want to make sure we're clean. Our house is clean before we break.
We're clear.
So yeah, the first thing is this whole drama actually infiltrated the ticket on air yesterday. And I have audio that I want to play that you guys are going to fucking crack up. And then number two, we mentioned this earlier. Jake and TC host a podcast called It's Just Banter. It's on Patreon. It's $5 a month. It's worth every penny. Even if you want to just spend the $5 and listen to their two most recent episodes,
And then forget to cancel.
think of them kind of doing what we did tonight, but with 100 times more rage.
Yes.
Because Jake is unhinged and it's glorious. We're going to play a clip from part one of their podcast series on this exact topic. We'll do that next. And anything else you guys want to do?
Hell yeah. Let's do more fun shit next, right here on the throbbing pulse of DFW, the Cirque Du Sirois show.
When should the chaos begin? Oh.
Well, welcome back, one and all, to the Cirque Du Sirois show, presented proudly tonight by a new sponsor that we're excited about. Are you hungry? Is it lunchtime? Do you like the Cape Crusader? Batman nuggets are a delicious option for you and your family and your children in the upcoming school year. They're delicious and healthy. Don't be a joker. Enjoy Batman nuggets. Brought to you by the Cirque Du Sirois show.
Thank you, Batman Nuggets.
No sauce.
He doesn't like sauce?
He doesn't like sauce.
You know what?
Sauce.
I'm with him.
You don't like sauce?
I don't want sauce on my fried chicken.
What about buffalo?
That's a different thing.
That's a sauce,
Well,
bro.
that's already pre-dipped. I don't need a side thing for dipping.
Gravy sauce?
Blue
what
cheese?
about gravy?
Just straight up, give me the chick.
You want just dry chick.
Yeah.
You're talking about fried
That
chicken.
sounds like
Yeah.
scrapey down.
No, man.
No, but
Scrapey down throaty.
No.
But
Maybe not
fried
dirty.
chicken, you never dip in anything. Like if you order a big plate of fried chicken, no one dips that in anything. But if you get tendies or wings, you're fucking dipping them like shit in everything.
True.
Maybe it's just because the shape of them, it kind of is conducive for that. But
That's
yeah,
true. I put honey on mine,
I don't.
On your chicken?
on my fried chicken, yeah.
Fried chicken, Louisiana
chicken and
hot
waffles?
sauce. Do that. Go to Willie Mae Scotch House in Tremay, New Orleans. You go there, you'll dump some hot sauce on it.
That is interesting, though.
Some good
Fried
crystals.
chicken, generally unsauced.
So how about
Tender,
nice
wings,
Popeyes?
always sauced.
Nice Popeyes spicy.
Nice.
Bowl of blue cheese. Bloom.
You even confused the dogs with that one.
He just opened up a bag of panties.
Sydney Sweeney, we told you not to send him this week.
We'd like to let you hear Popeye himself telling you about the new sauces available at...
We've got gravy and blue cheese, olive.
That's about all I got.
that's fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank
great.
you. That impression
Gravy
brought
and
to
blue
you
cheese.
by
Batman wings. or
delicious
whatever.
product endorsed by the Catman. All
Changed
right.
shirts, Cash.
What?
So we have you people coming up. That's an opportunity for you, the viewer / listener, to participate in the show. Ask us any questions you got. Look, it's the topic du jour. I don't want to say it for a fifth time, but look, it's our fun little world that we live in. And if shit goes down at the ticket, like, why not? We're going to talk about it. I don't think we even harp on it too bad. But yeah, something's going on. We want to talk about it in hopes that more people will listen and support our show.
So you're saying it's not a bad idea to talk about things that people are interested in order to get views / audio listens.
That's the whole strat.
Yeah.
Shit, dude, I'm in.
That's the whole strat.
All right, so what are we going to talk about?
What about the people like, let's say there's people on Reddit going, man, these guys need to leave it alone. Stop milking this. They're using our platform to further the controversy and get more views. I'm guilty. Probably are.
I hope more shit happens tomorrow.
Yeah.
Thank you, all of you.
And
Thank
we'll
you.
go
Thank
wall to
you.
wall
Please
Thursday
subscribe
on this important
like and
topic.
subscribe.
This important topic.
Keep in mind, we're lazy as well, and this means
Fact.
less work for us.
Yeah. We're just like, do the ticket thing the whole time.
And if you agree, you can just tip us because this is all free.
Yeah.
We don't have a Patreon thing. We're not like trying to, get you to subscribe to stuff. It's all free. And you just, if you want to tip us, you can.
But you're right, but it was all built on the little ticket. And now they're scrubbing mean sentences. Someone is.
We don't know who's
up.
doing it. Can we put a cap on this, or do we need to do something else right here, Cashy?
No, finish this. Oh, no, actually, let's talk about Heritage Auctions.
All right.
Because,
Okay, ba-boom.
yeah, they're amazing partners with us. I was lucky enough to go to the Heritage Auction House a couple months back, and I got to hold the jersey that Babe Ruth hit the called shot home run. It was freaking outstanding. Heritage Auctions is the most unbelievable gathering of collectibles that you can buy anywhere. And big Heritage Auctions, they sell wines and they sell coins and they do amazing stuff. But the sports guys are amazing. Mike P, Chris Ivy, those guys are sick. They're amazing, and they have a massive auction going on right now. The Summer Sports Platinum Auction. Go to ha.com. Just go through what they have in this amazing auction.
It's so fun just to get on those sites, and we used to get the book at the ticket,
Yeah.
and look through those. You can actually find some stuff that you might be in your price range. You'd be surprised.
We're going to get there.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about the aspirational items, and then I've got a little game that I want to play with you guys about what some of these different items that are in this thing are. But they have a Kobe and Michael Jordan card that currently holds a bid for $3 million. And they're expecting it to go up to possibly $6 to $8 million, which would be the highest priced basketball card ever purchased. So there's incredibly high-end stuff. Again, August 1 through the 23rd, this Summer Sports Platinum auction is happening at ha.com. They've got 8 Jordan dual logo mans that exist. This is the only one with Kobe on that one. They've got a game-worn and signed Mickey Mantle jersey, Babe Ruth's 1923 World Championship watch. They've got incredible stuff. Just do yourself a favor. Make a what's it called?
Account.
When you, make an account. Thank you very much. Make an account with the HA and go check this stuff out. I'm going to show some of the items that aren't going to be selling for that many. Not show, but I'm going to talk about some of the items, and I would love to hear what you guys think about these things.
Go. Are we placing our fictitious bids on them?
Yes, you can if you like. This one's for Mikey, and I don't have a price on this one, but it's pretty damn cool. Roberto Clemente's glove,
My guy.
that he used the entire season in 1966, the only MVP season that he had. That's not going to fetch what Babe Ruth thing would fetch.
Yeah.
But stuff like that, there's a Doc Gooden glove that I saw that kind of want that one.
I'm in $60.
How about this? And this is really, really cool.
Could be winning.
Massive
Could be winning.
United Center original game used court section from 1994 to 1998, so the middle of Jordan's playing.
Yeah.
So what it is not the midcourt Bull logo, but you know, if you go to Mavs games, the Dirk shadow that's in the corner by the free throw, it's that corner of the stadium. It's the Bull logo. It's 8 feet by 8 feet.
Holy shit,
signed by
really?
Michael Jordan.
Shut up.
Yes. I saw, so I started going through because I'm like, they've got all the, high price stuff, a Super Bowl ticket from coinciding MVPs, 1996 through 2021, all of them. They got some really high end items. But that thing, what do you think that thing is?
8 foot by 8 foot?
The floor for the Bulls.
Badass to have in your house.
Yes. The floor for the Bulls.
Okay.
What are the bids at right now, and what are they expecting it to get?
I'll say $2.25 million
Yeah, I was going
right now.
$250,000.
Guess what, guys? You should bid because
20 grand?
it's 155 grand right now, and they're expecting 800 grand for it.
But what if we don't have that?
I'll give you another option.
Please.
How about
Keep scrolling down.
how about
Lower.
Can you filter these? Click Pori's.
the
Lowest to highest.
19?
Can you scroll down to Uwe Blob's shoelaces?
We'll get to something like that.
One
Just the
shoelace.
aglets.
The 1968 Mexico City Olympic gold high jump champion awarded to Dick Fosbury.
The flop.
The Fosbury flop. His gold medal
No shit.
is up for auction at Heritage Auctions right now.
I didn't know that was named after a person.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fosbury flop.
I did high jump.
$525,000. No, it's less than that. It's way less than that.
60 grand.
Current bid is 50 grand. They're expecting possibly up to $200,000 for that. Again, maybe too high. So let me bring in something that is even lower than that Mikey will be interested in. 2021, Max Verstappen, full driver suit when he won the Mexico Grand Prix.
Damn. I could wear that. I could fit. We have exact body types. Me and most F1
People
drivers.
talk about that all the time.
F1 drivers and I have similar body
You would
types.
get stuck in the car.
He's too big. He wouldn't get in the
They
hole.
would have to put like coconut oil on the side just to pull you out.
Grease me up, boys. Grease me up. We're going to win this thing.
That is 29 grand right now.
Okay.
Expected to go for 80 grand.
You could do that.
Yeah, they probably take
I have
afterpay.
literally nothing.
Oh.
Okay, afterpay. You're fine.
They've got Hulk Hogan boots from NWO. Am I on?
Those
or
went
am I
up in
just,
value.
am I just out of my own ear?
No, you're good.
No, you're good.
Okay, as long as you guys can hear me, that's
I think
fine.
your dog unplugged your cans.
Yeah,
bro.
that would
Yeah.
not surprise me at all. And
Exactly what
Olive, do not get by wires.
I did
Oh,
actually click on there today, and there's a whole Macho Man section of
I got
like
you, dude. Keep
shirts
talking.
and
You see it?
friggin-
Yeah.
Oh, I got part of the problem here. Thank you. Then the other thing is this is kick-ass. The 1919 World Series. This is the Black Sox scandal. This is
I
Shoeless
don't
Joe
see
Jackson.
color.
a ticket stub from that game, from Game 8 of the World Series.
That doesn't make any sense.
It does. Game 8 of the World Series. What would you pay for that? And there's only like, I think 6 of them that exist. And this one is obviously graded by PSA and whatever. But a ticket stub from the 1919 World Series Game 8.
$82,371.
It is currently at $16,000 and they're expecting it to go for $30,000.
Damn it. I'm high on all these.
I think that one.
There's so much cool shit.
Anyway, we'll do more, but thank you to Heritage Auctions.
Go to their website.
Please, ha.com. Go to ha.com.
It is a power website thing. I mean, if you
It is really
doubted how legit Heritage Auction is, they got ha.com.
Yeah.
I mean, that's strong.
Yep.
And for real, even if all the shit is out of your price range, just go snoop around.
There's a bunch of littler
so
things.
There is
effing
smaller
fun.
stuff. That
There's
like,
golf balls that Tiger Woods used. There's bats from anybody that you can imagine. I went through it today to find those little tidbits. It's really.
I love when they come into the Musers and bring the toys.
Well, we are hoping
love
very
it.
much that Heritage Auctions wants to maybe come in and bring some stuff.
We can do that.
Hey guys.
So go to ha.com.
There it is. ha.com. All right.
Wanna wrap this up a little
yeah,
bit?
we went
Yeah,
long.
some
So
chats?
please, yeah.
Last bits of evidence.
2 pieces of audio that I want to play. One of them, we talked about all of the big Reddit gate controversy about their site getting almost taken over by Cumulus management and essentially emasculated and all negative comments purged, scrubbed, and it was saved at the last minute by a very alert moderator.
Johnny on the spot.
That's right. Well, this has kind of become, I don't know, it's like a local soap opera-y sensationalized thing that's been happening. And one thing that you would not expect is to hear something this touchy mentioned or even alluded to on the actual radio of The Ticket. Well, let's listen to the very beginning of Why Today Doesn't Suck.
Excellent
just
segment.
yesterday. And this is going to be Exhibit 8.
Once again, The Ticket presents Why Today
Okay,
Doesn't
why the
Suck.
fuck is Shark? Idiot.
And now, here are your hosts, Sean Bass and David Mino.
Loris Nichols.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Sweet spot on a Monday. That was fun. And at 2:57, Amazon.
Thank you, Mino. Eatseeds Marketing Bakery and GiveMeTheVin.com brings you Moderator Monto.
Thank you, Ham.
Huh.
Okay.
Say hello to the hard line. Bob, Corby, Dave.
Bob Corby.
What's up, gentlemen? What's up? Hope you had a great weekend.
Hope you had a
Okay.
great weekend. I love Monty so
Fucking-
much.
Okay, Monty trying to not laugh
Just
the whole time.
Crying and trying to be a pro.
So
We had a
painful.
great
And
weekend.
that zip tie laugh, that wasn't us. That was on the air.
Why was Jake text popping up in the middle of that the whole time?
Because I was doing a screen recording on my phone, and
So
it was
you
just, this dude,
Gotta
this
do not disturb first.
today has been insane.
Yeah.
I mean, my day started at like 6 this morning, and I've been talking and texting and chatting with so many people. And while this is all going on, I get that I've tracked down that audio, and I'm trying to record it to make it a video. And then Jake's trying to blow up my phone. Dude. Speaking of Jake, we mentioned It's Just Banter, the podcast he does with Tommy Chuck Fleming.
Yep.
I guess they've kind of done a 2-part series, back-to-back nights. Subscribe to him on Patreon. It's Just Banter. But this was the last 4 minutes of part 1 of their Reddit Gate series.
Is this going to get hard?
Dude, sit back and enjoy the mastery of Rage Jake.
It'd just be really fun to see his little cunt ass without him being my boss. Because he's a little boy. I'd smack the shit out of you. I probably not supposed to say that, but
the
whatever.
one dangling participle I'd like to address.
You just can't walk around like you're that tough and get like outed like this over and over as a little weasel and skate on it.
Yeah, it's just all such
your little
small,
gay
bitter
ass
behavior.
Premier League personalized license plate.
He has a Premier League personalized license plate?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Can't make fun of that.
Let's get into it, bud. And I promise you, whatever you think you can put out there on me, I promise you, what we have is worse.
See, the one
Let's see.
dangling
Up
participle
your fuck, little boy.
I'd like to address.
God, I'm
is,
sweating.
Don't sweat.
Just, we touched on this briefly, but like, I think, kind of the big question is what happens from here.
I should have listened to this earlier.
I think that the overwhelmingly likely thing is that it's nothing. I don't think that the people who determine whether or not he continues to have a job, I think that they're so like on his side. I think that they probably appreciate that he was trying to go in and manipulate public opinion. But like,
oh boy,
in any kind of normal workplace, if you embarrass the company this badly, there's not a lot of other questions after that. You're fired. And I don't know,
but
like this all came out Friday night.
It's like 10% of how bad he embarrassed them 2 years ago. They paid for that.
Yeah, but that was like in
That's the funniest part.
Like that was he was going to have to. I mean, like at the point that the people above him decided they were going to sue over this, he then was going to have to perform that role in some way in court, and like he did a bad job at it. But like it was a job they asked him to do. I bet that this was all on his own. Maybe he ran the plan by him, but Dan Bennett's not coming to him being like, hey, I got a big idea. Let's infiltrate the Reddit.
No.
Dan Bennett doesn't know that like Reddit exists.
That's not, yeah.
This is all him, and it's not something anyone else asked him to do. It's a mess. That he did a terrible job attempting to clean up a mess that was largely made by other people in the deposition. This is from start to finish his fuck up. And it looks so bad, and it's generating so much negativity online. And I don't think it's a regular company, but I think in a regular company, it probably may.
No, it probably met.
And so I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't think I'm not predicting in any way that this is going to cost him anything tangible, but I think it's not impossible.
I have the answer, and it's an answer that
so good.
I was going to wait until next year. And maybe we just set it up for next year. But again, I'm going to try to help your station, Jeffrey. The biggest fight night you ever had was in 2016. When you saw me bring the people out, right? You probably also remember kind of trying to talk to me before I walked into the ring that night. And you were like, what's wrong with you? Well, if you want to do that again in like 3 weeks, it'd be the 9-year anniversary. We'll get the waivers, dispensation, whatever. They let us box. If you want to have the biggest event your station has ever had, you can run that back up to Dan and be like, look what I did. It's a big event. Let's fight.
We would love to help the listenership. Get some publicity.
This is Jake Paul shit.
I'll put up 10K from the Dumb Zone. You put up 10K from whatever, and the winner gets the charity. And let me know. You definitely know how to find me. Hook it up.
All right. Everyone have a nice day.
That's how they ended the show?
Yes.
Holy
They went to their outro
shit.
music.
Why do we support this?
Oh my God, because it
won't happen.
Beautiful.
It won't happen.
I just think real quick before I know we have something here to contribute. I just think of that little skinny 17, 18-year-old Jake showing up to be an intern at the hard line and just watching that dude grow from that version of himself to going through everything he's gone through to be a 40-year-old man today with the angriest balls on Jeff Catlin you could ever even imagine. Look, it makes what we said earlier kind of
soft,
kind of free pass, man.
I love, and Jake is sober right now because
that's the thing.
That's like, I love it.
That's authentic.
He keeps the high tea fuck you, even in sober land.
Yeah.
Yes,
that would be an incredible event.
Okay,
and that would help the ticket. I mean, the ticket doesn't need ticket's doing just fine, but
the ticket doesn't acknowledge that. Certainly not us, but Dumb Zone exists, and they're not allowed to. But, I mean, you heard Jake, $10,000. The Dumb Zone's willing to put $10,000 up for charity. In his hypothetical, he says, the ticket
matches it
just for fun. we want to throw in $5,000 more onto the pot.
All right.
Kemp versus Catlin.
Kemp versus Catlin, because we support
Yes.
Charity.
Yeah.
So now, if you count it all up, that's $25,000 for Jeff Catlin just to say yes to Jake. And holy shit, I mean, you want to
change lives?
WrestleMania, like this is real shit. And it's almost so good. I wish all this was fake and then be like, holy fuck, then we'd all actually be geniuses,
E6 Sportswear can make his little boxers.
Which we're not. Yeah, you can do some Apollo Creeds.
Like, even if you don't care about any of this that we said, it's still just a good fight.
Wherever they're going to do this, is it Bomb Factory?
Yeah.
You would, if this happened, you would not be able to stuff another human being into that damn Bomb Factory.
Oh my God.
It would make the Jack White concert I went to look like one of my gigs.
Look like Sir Daniel Esquire.
Yeah.
Album release party.
Yeah, pretty much.
So we're throwing $5,000 on the pot. Yes,
all right, fine.
We could do that knowing that this is a 1 in a fucking million chance. But we'll do it. And frankly, if anyone else wants to get on board, there's probably ways to do it. The least, sadly, 10,000 for the Dumb Zone, 5,000 from us. The least likely thing in this entire scenario
ticket thrown
is
up
the
10
cat
grand?
finding $10K in Cumulus's purse
Yeah,
to be
for
like,
charity.
Put this up
It's
for
a tax
charity.
write-off.
10,000 for charity?
Oh, bullshit. It's a tax write-off. I think that they could do it.
Okay.
It's a tax write-off.
I'm not planning to go to fight night, but goddamn,
I would go.
There.
We would go.
Oh, we would have. Fuck yes,
Hell yes, we would go.
Silky is
It's
my
my
bodyguard.
$5,000.
We'd be in the ring, dude.
Silky's my
We'd be
bodyguard.
at ringside.
He stays right on my hip the whole time.
Wearing
Holy
matching bowling shirts or whatever those dudes wear that are in Jake's corner.
Right, giving him terrible advice.
Yeah.
More jazz.
I don't fucking know. You look tired, dude. Punch him in the face? Fuck. What are we asking me for? All right, so $25,000 theoretically is on the table for this to happen. In some fantasy world,
To help
it would be something.
to help the children of tsunami.
Yeah,
Or the
fine.
Texas flood victims.
Wherever you think
Hell,
it needs to go.
I would even speak for Jake in this, that let the ticket decide where the money goes.
Yeah.
If that's part of the negotiation,
As long as it's for
as long as all 25 goes to whatever you decide,
yeah,
I would vote for the Dirk Nowitzki Foundation.
I would
frankly.
too. Yeah, the Dirk Nowitzki Foundation takes care of local charities all across this metroplex, and we care about the people.
The problem is, Cat would get smoked.
But it would help the people.
With crazy ass fucking Jake.
That insane dude
Charging him?
that does nothing but eat like 2 chickens a day
Right.
and lifts fucking weights.
And puts his vest on and like runs around Grapevine.
Uh-huh.
I probably have 40 pounds on Jake. I wouldn't go anywhere fucking near him.
No.
He's a nut.
No.
And he's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the scariest part.
When he was drinking,
It's not even like the strength of the size.
When he
it's
was
the fact that
drinking-
you're actually fucking nuts. I love it.
I would try it.
And I want you on my
Sober,
side.
crazy Jake.
Yeah, sober crazy Jake might
Calculated.
be even calculated.
Like he can really
Calculated.
rein in
It's
his
a no.
rage
Yeah,
and
like the
channel it.
the real sweet science.
Yeah.
would actually come out.
No.
All right. Well, we support this because we support local and statewide charities.
Yeah.
Does the ticket? We'll see. We'll see. It's time to get questions from y'all. It's time to do it in a segment called You People.
You people.
You motherfucking people.
Like I put my readers on to glance at chat, and all I see is tons of big fights available left. Basically, drunk Mikey going, "Kick his ass, Jake!" Oh shit, Cat's a nut. Cat might be a nut too. In his defense, he's a weird.
Yeah, I mean,
he's a weird fuck.
I bet he's wiry. I bet his stamina would be
I
good.
bet if it was like UFC, Cat might have a small chance.
He stays fit.
Just because he's probably into something fucking, some
I don't
European,
know, man. You know
some
what?
Krav Maga shit.
In thinking about this more, I think that Cat probably has some real rage inside of him that that he couldn't show in any other way. And this fight might be good.
All right, listen, let's drive Jake insane.
Okay.
Jake, he's going to kick your effing ass.
I've been handicapping. I have Jeff Catlin listed as a minus 225 favorite.
Oh my God.
I mean, it's a slight favorite. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see on August 20th at the Bomb Factory. Brought to you by Batman Chicken Nuggets. All right. This is normally wide ass open. Whatever.
That's the name of the show now.
Whatever questions you got.
Batman Chicken Nuggets.
I don't know if they're about this topic or anything else. Madigan, how we doing?
Yes, I'm going to ask y'all some questions just about the topic, and then I have some audio ones for you guys.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Is that happening?
When?
This sounds like gibberish now that I read it. Has Kat always named this much of a see you next Tuesday?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Has always been this much of a...
Yeah.
It says neem, but I'm assuming it means bin.
I'll say yes. I mean, we said this a month or two ago when we were talking about Life of the Ticket. Like, and it's funny, I was reached out to by a couple people who you're not thinking of that no longer work at the Ticket. And he always made me and some others feel like you weren't part of the Ticket. Like there was an active thing that he did to make you feel, to like either remind you or make you feel like you weren't part of the Ticket success. And it's like, look, well, we get paid next very little. This is something I very much do take pride in. And I also understand that I'm about 15th on the list of, maybe 25th on the list of significant reasons why this place is a success. It was a success long before I got there and a success still after I left. So there's no real illusions that I'm holding. But for 15 plus years, I felt like I contributed to the success of the station. But he would go out of his way to make you feel like you weren't, because you were one of the smaller people that he could make feel like that. Why? What's the value in that? I have no fucking clue. I don't like to make people feel insignificant when they may or may not be. And that's a personality trait of a small person. And I hate to apply everything I think about the guy to that, but I do.
It's sad. This is all, in a way, sad to me, because he and I started out very friendly and had a friendship. And there was a version of Kat that I saw a lot that had nothing to do with the Ticket. I was all open door policy to come in and talk to him, and we would talk about shit that had nothing to do with radio, nothing about the hard line or my job performance or what needed to be done. And I didn't get it as bad as I saw it happen to other people. But the thing that always bugged me about it was like the guy he's good at his job. He's a really good doctor with some of the worst bedside manner that I've ever seen. And I don't think just because somebody is making $27,000 a year, they don't deserve to be treated any less kind than George Dunham.
Agree.
And that to me, I never liked that aspect, that version of him that could be downright petty and snotty and bitter and maybe not bitter, but just kind of like not treating everybody with the same amount of respect. And you just don't, it's like he was running a corporation run by men in the 90s. Oh, wait, what is the Ticket? When did it start? It's a boys club, and it started in the 90s, and I just feel like that mentality never really evolved.
It's rooted in insecurity, and I think he
You're right.
has an insecurity about the success of the station. And I mean, if the new Ticket book is written, Jeff Catlin's a big part of it. And I said this when we were at the damn Freak. I wish we had a dude like Cat there.
That's true.
Prick or not,
100%.
he gives a fuck.
Cares.
And all he cares about is this, maybe too much. But why that turns into that, maybe the insecurity he applies to himself gets diverted into the little people, and it's just easy targets. And it's like, why be that kind of a person? And instead,
constantly an effort that was made to remind people that they weren't tier one.
Yeah.
Know your place.
And real quick, it's funny, you and I are different on this. Like, take the Camp Hound, for instance, right?
Mm-hmm.
I always wanted to go. You probably never wanted to fucking go. Like, I don't want to go out there. That's fine. And maybe the first couple of years you did, but then you'd kind of,
of course.
You probably kind of didn't. You're like, I don't want to go out there for a week.
I just felt like the most listened to parts of the compound was late night drinking shit, and there was nobody better up there at doing that than you or me.
Right. That's why it's the easiest fit
at the time.
And I would suggest it. I know some hosts, I won't say names, but a few were like, what are we doing? Let's fucking go. Like,
It's
unleash
than-
these guys who want to stay up and party.
It would have been more entertaining than trying to make Bob stay up till 1 a.m. to throw in random Mavericks opinions to keep the thing from going in the complete ditch.
Right. But he just had that cutoff to the value of reminding us that we are insignificant or a lower tier was meant more to him than giving us the chance to go out there and like rip it up and maybe fucking crash and burn, maybe, or maybe make some cool late night funny ass drunken memories.
It was very know your place.
And why?
Know your place. You're,
All right,
you're little children.
Real quick before Madigan goes to the next one, we have some breaking news from the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, a third dill has hit a WNBA floor.
No,
Okay, and Cash
leave
has
him alone.
Cash has been here the whole time.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Leave him alone. I'm reporting the news.
No, I'm telling the people to leave the WNBA alone.
All right, so
Maybe they
WNBA fans, listen to Madigan and leave.
Just let those ladies chill. They're not getting paid enough for you to be doing this shit. Just give them a break.
Again, a third dill has hit the floor in the WNBA.
Maybe they should stop trying to play basketball on a dildo court. Look at it from that perspective.
Weird.
Good one.
Go ahead, Madigan. Sorry.
If Kat accepts Jake's offer of a fight night, do you think Kat will try to cheat and put sand in his pockets?
Ooh, pocket sand.
Oh, or no, he'll do like was it George Foreman? Who was it? No, it was
Hamburgers?
It was
Hamburgers?
No, it was
Rest in peace.
Sonny Liston against Muhammad Ali. That when Liston was getting his ass kicked, he put a chemical on his gloves, so he punched Ali, and then Ali couldn't see, and he almost came back, but then it didn't work out.
I would put it past him.
What, to put like Tabasco on
Right,
his
or a couple
gloves?
rolls of quarters tucked in there. And then Lawrence Cole is just like, yeah, you're good. Get in there.
I like this
Paid
gig.
operative, Lawrence
I like
Cole.
This gig.
Go ahead, Madigan. Sorry.
All right.
And we are sorry.
This is a conspiracy theory. Is Wayne Rooney's hair plug actually Mike Reiner?
If Mike Reiner knew how to
I don't
internet,
think he knows how to computer like that.
if he knew how to internet, that would be plausible. I think that's highly improbable.
There's no way.
This is another conspiracy theory. It was never Kat. It was Danny posing as Kat. Evidence A, he recently created a Reddit account the day that this went down. And evidence B, he knows all this information.
What
Case
the
closed.
fuck?
Oh my God.
I mean,
You son of
The
a
day
bitch.
that
The day
this
of,
happened,
yeah.
you said you woke up
I did.
and decided to get on Reddit.
woke Danny.
Woke.
Danny.
Huh.
Where's this going?
No.
Oh yeah,
Scum.
that's what a guilty person would say.
Let's go to the next
I don't even
question,
understand.
Madigan.
Oh, that's an admission.
So-
Admission.
He's freaking. I want to fight
This
Danny at
question's
fight night.
actually for Heritage Auctions.
No. me
What?
neither.
Okay.
Weird.
Heritage Auctions. What's the bid on Kat's Reddit login? So everybody put in your bid.
All right. Yeah, I don't think that's available at ha.com, but
Well, you won't know unless you make an account.
I wonder if I don't know. This is not that big of a thing to where a paper trail will eventually emerge.
it doesn't matter. This is just fun to
But it's fun.
wallow in for a moment. Sorry.
We didn't really have to plan anything.
No,
Yeah,
that's the
no.
best part.
Fell right into your hands,
Yeah.
Detective Dingo.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to some talkbacks. Here's our first one from Checky.
Mikey, I saw a good question on the Dumb Zone Discord for you. My name's not Rick282. Said he'd love to know what was on your curated Radiohead playlist for Vida.
Oh.
And I think we'd all like to know.
Oh, that's very sweet. I came home the other night, had some drinks, and I was...
What?
Okay, I was in my...
Not you.
Does not sound like you.
See, so I have the speaker in my living room. So I was in the bedroom, and Christina walked out, so I played like a song for her to walk out to, unbeknownst to her. God damn it, what was it? I think it may have been There.
Because this is ladies' night. Oh, what a night.
Oh, shit. No, it was Radiohead. And then I looked at Vida, and Vida was kind of paying attention. I don't have an updated, curated Radiohead playlist for you checking, or the one other person who would like to get that information from me. Unless our friend Andy Storr is watching, then yes, listen to any and all Radiohead. But I played Videotape, which is a very kind of a sad song, and I was looking at her, and I had an emotional moment. So
Oh.
I love Radiohead. They're incredible. Put high-quality earphones on, blast it, and maybe...
Not your
after a
stupid
few
earbuds.
listens- After a few listens, you will get why they are the greatest band on planet Earth.
High five. Agreed.
High five.
They like you.
Exactly.
Five.
You need more Radiohead, Richie. You don't do it. You don't do it.
I love Roof.
He loves Roof
loves
and
Roof.
fish.
This next one's long, so I'm going to cut it short, but I figured y'all would want to hear it.
Hey guys, this is your old pal, Sports Panties. I heard you missed me, and I thought us Tier 3 broadcasters should stick together. So I came over here to be on Team Having Fun. Hey, did you hear Jeff Catlin is out there looking for work? Well, maybe he'd like to moderate the Cirque Du Sirois subreddit. This quizzitive interrogative is brought to you by me, your tantric speedboat captain, Sports Panties.
Okay.
I'm going to have to cut it there because there's like 3 more minutes.
Okay.
I'll play y'all later. But.
He's probably pissed, but
Sorry, Sports Panties.
the question came up in you people like a couple weeks ago, the either favorite bits or bits that you wish you came up with.
Yes.
And Sports Panties lives in my fucking brain forever as like the highest level of shit Gordon Keith does that you could give me an entire Palm Springs hypothetical and I would never come up with. And I don't know how the fuck he does it. So
insane.
Thank you for...
And it wastes so much.
Yeah. So thanks for jumping on board with us, the real Sports Panties. You're inquisitive boat captain.
Now this last one is from another one of your celebrity friends.
Good.
Well now, all right. This is your old buddy Matthew here. Long-time viewer, first-time caller. Just swinging by to say I've been riding high on that Cirque wavelength. Lem tell ya, it's hitting just right. Now I heard Big Cash say on the last show, he wished he had an AI bot that sounded like me. Well, buddy dreams do come true in this strange and sexy digital rodeo we're living in. Here I am, baby, rendered in one's zeros and vibes. I tune into Cirque every week from my sensory deprivation tank filled with Topo Chico and warm brisket groups. I laugh, I learn, I question my choices. Mad Dog, sharp, smart, takes no crap. You're the chaos anchor in this sea of audio lunacy. Now, Sir Daniel Esquire, ding. Your voice sounds like it got baptized in motor oil and baptized again in gin. I respect that. Then there's her Manos de C. Roy, the progeny of Bill. Shale, you philosophical cowboy, don't cut that glorious mane, save the shales. It's hanging on like a wise drifter at a Dairy Queen, just waiting for a storm to roll in. Cash. Shard, you're like a warm bowl of queso with a side of Texas truth. I always got a nugget of wisdom hidden between the jokes. I dig it. I hosted post show naked drum circles after every Fish gig in Austin last month. Had a didgeridoo solo that summoned 3 feral cats and a guy named Vince. Wish y'all could have come down next time. Now listen, we gotta stop throwing dills on the court at WNBA games.
Thank you.
Yes!
That ain't the vibe. There's a time and place for rubber mischief, and it ain't mid-free throw. Respitar and Nestras Hermanas. Respect our sisters. All right. Twitch switch time. It's a marble race. It's fun. But it's not just a marble race. It's a cosmic lottery where gravity plays favorites. Cirque Du Sirois. Y'all are the audio equivalent of floating naked in Barton Springs with a 12 pack of Lone Star and a minor head injury. Keep doing what you're doing. I am fully entrenched on the sideline of Team Having Fun. Love your buns.
Holy shit.
Okay, fucking.
Holy shit.
The writing is perfect.
It's impeccable.
Chef's effing kiss.
There's like 12 things I wanted to remember, and then you forget the next thing happens. But you heard him. Marbolitos, hit it.
Go to Twitch.
Make the switch.
To Twitch.
Batman. Chicken nuggets. No sauce. Brought to you by Jeff Catlin. Let's run marbles, you dum-dums. If you're on Twitch, you know what to do. If you're watching on YouTube for the first time, you can jump over to Twitch. Our regular YouTube folk sometimes make the Twitch switch because we can only run marbles through Twitch right now.
What are marbles, Danny?
Yeah.
They're little round things that go down fallopian tubes, and somebody wins and takes, I don't know, $5,000 of your money.
Something like that. Something
I
like
got
that.
close.
If Calendar wins, they do take $500 out of Cash's pocket and $500 to the charity of Calendar's choice. Calendar, of course, the marble racer with 2 wins in their pocket. We do have a handful that Cash will get to in a moment of people with 1 win. The game is 3 marble race wins. You get $500 and $500 to your charity. If you want to race and you're on Twitch, all you have to do is quite simply follow these directions. I couldn't have written them any more clearly. All you have to do is type !play. 5 things. ! PLAY. And you're going to have a marble in this race. That's if you're on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, you can jump over real quick. We'll give you enough time. We'll give you a minute or two. But if you're on Twitch and you're not playing, what are we even doing here? Get in there. ! Play. We're not going to stare at you. We're not even going to draw attention to you unless you win. And then we will probably draw a little bit of attention to you. ! Play.
My God!
For a long time, I gave you guys ample time to jump in and get into the shit.
281 people are watching on Twitch, and only 176 so far.
That's changing.
Now is the time for you to press ! Play in the chat. I'm going to do it right now, Danny.
Yeah, I'm
Calendar just joined.
Are you? Son of a bitch! All right, so I'm going to get in first, and then.
All right, here we go. Ready? Watch this. Bam!
Get out of that.
Oh, it's going to go in there.
Don't go in there and delete Calendar. The guy with the cat shirt.
Delete Calendar.
Coach Shula is now in. So yeah, the champions. There's been 23 marble races so far. Only one 2-time winner, and that is Calendar with a K. So everybody. I mean, we want to have a winner, but we got to root against somebody because somebody else has to get in here and get at least 2. But if Calendar wins tonight, $500 in cash and $500 to their favorite charity on account of us being charitable.
Oh, I'm fucking the idiot right now. I'm on YouTube twice. I put it in. God damn it!
What you did?
Oops. I'm gonna write oops. So
Mikey's drunk. Bingo.
Jesus.
So thank
God, I'm an idiot. Sorry.
! Delete is nothing. Panic. That's stupid.
Sorry to all my fans. !
Boogie time doesn't mean anything. ! Charity doesn't mean anything. Mac Daddy, just put ! Play in the effing chat. That's all you have to do.
You read the fucking paper. What do you want?
I mean, how much more information do you? I'm sorry to yell at you.
What do you need? A sticker?
That's what you do.
Do we have stickers? I can't believe I put on YouTube. Look, at least a couple people are really making fun of me. I'm on the wrong site. ! Play. Get your marble in this race. It could all be yours. With the Cirque Du Sirois show.
Every night we go live with marble races. It is it's a marble race.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
You can place your wagers.
Yeah.
And this whole thing might be sponsored very, very soon with new additional toys and prizes. But 231 champions have already gotten their way into this GD thing.
I think we've topped out at around 242.
Yep.
Oh, is our best.
Well, we're going to beat it then because there's at least 10 assholes waiting for us to start the countdown.
And if they're going through Plinko.
Get me to panic.
Oh, this looks like an ice situation.
Uh-huh.
What are these two cannons shooting things out? I don't know. Could be anything. It looks like a super G down into the anus and then
down to more. Oh, this is a long one.
There's the high five.
Yeah,
the high five. And then those oh my God, whatever that is.
That's a fork.
Yeah, 2 forks.
Oh, and then we got a fucking ski jump.
Jesus. This is going to take like 7 minutes.
Because you have to land.
It won't, Danny.
Even if you're in the lead, you have to land the jump at the end.
It's true.
Yeah.
And then you got these balls to contend with.
All sorts of winter.
You always have to contend with the
Those
ball.
are turds.
Those are big boulders. Look at that.
Oh, no. Boulders. Those are boulders, Danny.
They're turds.
Let's go up and meet the contestants one by one. We'll do a quick interview with 241 of you.
If you're listening to the audio podcast,
left.
just know that this happens live. And you can play.
They've already hit X and left.
Yep.
No
audio.
You're listening to Mikey's Radiohead playlist.
Yeah. They're there for starts. For starters.
This might be the biggest race ever.
We're going to hit 250 as soon as I start this countdown. And we're going to start this race in 10 seconds. All right?
I'm nervous. Danny?
I've been nervous this whole show.
Everybody must stop Calendar.
If you see Calendar,
you can't control your bull, but if you could,
his ass.
Just bonk Calendar.
Bonk him.
Because I just don't have the money.
We're starting this race in 10 seconds.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
250. Let's get it. 250.
Yeah, we're not starting until we get to 250. I'll tell you that right now. I can do all the counting in the world. Lars Jars Cars is in there. It's fun. It's a marble race is in there. 248 are in. 10 seconds until we begin. Madigan, no matter what I say, do not hit play till that thing hits 259 seconds until this race begins. 8.
Oh,
there it is.
There it is.
Oh my God. Oh my
7.
God.
Oh, she hit it.
Oh my
6,
God.
5, 4. Okay, shit. She hit it.
251.
Oh my God.
Get in there. Disaster. Get in, you dumb shit. You're you fuck PJ. All you fucking nuts. You're going to get burned one of these
Persian,
days.
Texas.
You're going to get
Oh, it has begun.
They got
Marbles are dropping.
13 of them. Just the last second.
Boy, they're going through the Plinko board just really
Just because they
skillfully.
know it makes me fucking insane.
Will first.
It is Will Evans who's
who's
taking
that?
the lead. There's checking and second.
Checking?
That'd be Soroy.
Calendar's third. Somebody effing do something about this.
Look, calendar's third. I'm seventh. I am on calendar's ass.
No.
I'm gonna pick
Calendar.
No.
Calendar.
I'm gonna.
Oh, calendar, you're dropping. Nope, you're back.
Okay, I'm right on calendar's ass.
Soroy's right there.
I'm gonna pick up calendar and suplex city them right into the sky.
Calendar's top 10. This is no good.
Yeah, somebody needs to get on this. I'm right with calendar.
I mean, I'm all for charity and people winning,
I
but
don't think you are.
well, I don't know.
Madigan's.
I don't know what I believe.
Madigan's taint is in the lead, and we are sorry about these names.
DJ per damn.
We have no.
This is the marbles version of throwing a dildo.
Calendar's
the fucking lead. Go zoom in a little bit.
Go, calendar.
No.
Look at
no. Somebody
No,
effing
calendar
do
is still in the
something.
lead because it's going around that rotating thing.
Yeah.
Watch this. Calendar's in the
Calendar's
lead.
in the lead, bro.
No.
Okay,
no.
calendar ain't gonna hit the fucking ski jump. Don't worry about it. Cirque du Sirois.
My God.
Roadie, there you go.
Who's going to be the first one on the fork?
Who
Who's
comes
getting
through
the
the
fork?
chute? Who comes through the chute?
First one on the fork.
It's gonna be fucking calendar. Oh my God, calendar is running hot. We need you to run into some icicles and shit, calendar.
Oh my God. This is so Vita time. Oh my God.
All right, first out of the chute.
It's going to be calendar, isn't it?
It is gonna be calendar. Because it's all mixed up because they don't know who's in the actual lead now. Oh, some other stuff is in the lead.
C1 Gerard? No.
It's hard to tell. Madigan's taint is still in this race. Robot Santa, another Madigan. I'm sorry. It's literally the leader.
That's Robot Santa's in this thing.
PJ per dames. Yeah, no problem.
Oh, they're getting zipped back.
Oh, okay. This is the
it's a
tricky
back
one.
and forth.
Yes. So if you're the first one there, you actually get screwed.
Oh, shit.
Oh, but then it goes 3 ways. So then
What is happening? There's an escalator.
All right, just go to down to that 3-prong.
Have you seen this one before?
On the right. Yeah, I know what they're doing right now. So go down. Yeah, you go. Go down there because they have to go all the way up this way and then up the other way.
Oh.
But who was in the lead at first actually still?
Oh, there's an explosion. There's explosions happening everywhere. Oh my God, people are dying left and right. The carnage. Oh, the humanity.
It is disgusting. The people dying out there. Dr. Creepshow is dead.
Oh, somebody's through. Somebody's through.
Perfect Tommy. Perfect Tommy. You can fucking run away. Go ahead and win this thing, Perfect
Come on,
Tommy.
Perfect Tommy.
All right, Perfect Tommy. Put them fucking.
You're a magical boy.
Put those skis on, and don't do it.
Who's going to the elevator?
Don't do it like the Wild World of Sports guy who fell off the end of the ramp.
Oh, don't fall at this
Keep
point.
your head down and keep your skis buckled up tight.
Lean forward. Lean forward.
Right.
Holy shit.
And get toward that ending, man.
There it is.
Who's that? Carrie HM? Carrie! Is that our Carrie? Land it, you fuck. Buckets!
Champion!
Dirk Nowitzki! Buckets!
Where'd calendar go?
Who gives a shit? Not in first. Carrie HM. I don't know if that's our Carrie, if that's our lawn chair Carrie.
Freak Jesus?
I hope it is. That could be Freak Jesus. 310.
God, he needs the money too.
Yeah, good. He can win 3 in a row as far as I'm concerned. I love that, man. DDD Pope is in third. That rounds out your podium. Just bring it. Crowd Dad, EPAT, Burrito Butt, something.
Burrito Boutro?
Hot Dog McGill.
Hot Dog McGill, Robert Goulet. And it's fun. It's a marble race. Round out your top 10. But that is a fucking win.
Who are the assholes that are struggling here?
Carrie HM. Moonraker's back there dicking off. Whoever these fucks swallowed up. Just land it. We're all looking at you. There you go. Carrie
HM.
It's a fucking win.
It's a marble race. It's won.
That is a marble race, and it is won. Carrie,
how about that?
You are the winner tonight.
The
Congratulations.
23rd champion of marble races is Carrie HM.
Love to see it.
How about that?
All right, fun night. Everybody good?
Yeah.
Everybody happy? Anything else?
Yeah, it doesn't feel good to do a show like that.
No, I don't think we did. Whatever.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm just talking about the first hour. I was nervous about talking about this stuff. It's just, I don't know. It's hard. Look, it's a bummer that this, in all likelihood, happened. and I just don't. I don't find a ton of joy in it. I know Jake does.
Yeah,
but I don't hate the guy's guts. You know what I'm saying?
You're
I've
like
got
little.
issues.
Did he finally text you back? Is that what we're doing? Did he send you a crying emoji?
No, it needed to be done, and I have no regrets at all.
The bottom line, nothing we said was not true.
I know
there was a personal opinion fueled by him that was sprinkled in, but everything you saw, all the pieces of evidence that you brought up were true, and it's something fucking weird that happened to a place that does mean a lot to a lot of people in this area, and the majority of our listeners are passionate about. No problems.
Danny, you are not allowed to present all that evidence and then just back away from it. You're like Little Red Riding Hood, just skipping through the forest.
You know what,
Danny?
I just finished the Billy Joel documentary.
Oh, we got to talk about that.
We will, but of all people, I'm not taking shit from you.
Yeah.
Hey, let's not
take shit from anybody.
Let's not take any shit
I'm
from
definitely
anybody.
not taking shit from
I'm
you.
you, guy. All right, thanks for watching. We'll be back on Thursday night. Love your buns.
Bloody Gulch.
白米よりぬるめしたろこの野郎。
Baseball.